Good morning. How we doing? We've got a fat rat. I forgot my mouse. Hold on. There we go. Been a while since I've done that. We've got Vegeta, Pupkoby, hello. How are you? Scott, hello. Slam, hello. How we doing today? We're doing round 2 of Demigryphs. So we got this boy and his friends. So we got 3 of them worked up last week. And we got 3 more to go. So we're going to take today and just kind of knock that out. So I got the airbrushing done earlier, and we're just going to dive on in again. We have a group of 6, and I'm going to try and get as much of them done before my Christmas break as I can. That's the plan. What are you guys up to today? Well, this is my favorite. Hoya honker. Honker star. What are you up to, Slam? How you doing today? Slam and I are memeing on the Game Awards. Did anyone else watch the Game Awards on Thursday? I think it was Thursday. Those gifts are really pretty. Thank you, Vegeta. They've been a really fun kit. I really like these little guys. They're pretty quick to work up. Like, we got through 3 of them basically in a stream, and I really like this little kit. Obviously, we still have the knights themselves to work on, but I don't think they'll be too bad. I've got to do some airbrushing on the banners for the knights, but like other than that, it's going to be, I think, a pretty quick little project here, which is perfect, right, for holidays. Doing Japanese stuff at the moment in the background. Moves over to a proper notebook, not random bits of paper. Nice. Hope it goes well. I've been trying to keep up as well. I've been better again. For a while there, I was really bad and neglecting my lessons. I've been better again. Yeah, did anyone else watch the Game Awards? Where my gamers at? I get some holiday shopping done. I'm gonna keep painting my one-page rule skirmishers. Nice. Which army do you have for that? Trying to remember if you've told me. If you have, I'm sorry. I might need a refresher. I think we're gonna step out for like real quick. We're at that point with holiday shopping where it's like fill in with gift cards. We're at that point. I need to get a few more bags to wrap a couple last things too. So it's like, it's all the little tiny stuff. We might have to make a quick run and go get that today. Maintenance, welcome in. How are you? Helldivers. All 3.5 hours of it. It was a lot of Jeff. Anyone excited for any of the announcements? I picked up Okami. It is super cheap on Steam. So I picked that up because I had started it a while back. The camera it's a little wonky, and that's why I dropped it the first time. It continues to be wonky, but I'm gonna try and push through it. I think I'm getting the hang of it more than I did the first time around, but camera's a little weird, but I do want to finish Okami because a sequel was announced and I want to play it. Let's see, bring a bunch of Scarlet Crusade. Oh, from Titanforge for Human Empire. Let's go. That's cool. Alright, says, my hopefully only 2 unpleasant Blood Bowl League matches are done. Now just fun opponents. Oh, unless I make it to the playoffs, then you're back to the tryhards. That's fair. That's fair. I know when Scott would do events, he's just like, let's get to the bottom tables as quickly as possible, because that's where all the fun is. I don't want to be on those top tables. Okami is the wolf paintbrush game. Yep. So I had tried it a while back. There's also a 3DS game that I had gotten a little further in, but I don't think I actually finished. A while back, where it was like a little chibi Amaterasu. It was really cute. They're loving painting them. Good. Glad to hear that. Good. Trying to think what else from Game Awards I was excited for. The like Elden Ring co-op. I'm keeping an eye on. I feel weird about it, but like it could be fun. What else, chat? What are we excited for? Paranoia, hello. How are ya? How have you been? We're working on some Demigryph Knights today. We just have a repeat of, I think, Tuesday's stream. Gotta get the other 3 together. Talking Game Awards. That's what I do too. I submarine my score to hang out in the drugs where the real characters are. That's where all the fun is. I'm gonna move this over a bit. Kami, Onimusha, Street Fighter, Monhun being big again. Capcom's going hard, yeah. Next up would be Beautiful Joe remake sequel. See, I have not played Onimusha, and I feel like maybe I should check that out as well. I don't know if that's in a place where you could check it out. That's the hard part with some of these games where, like, you get a sequel coming and it's like, I've never played the original. They're like, well, go hunt down a PS1 and you too can play it. Oh, okay. I don't know if it's, like, remastered somewhere. Intergalactic looks good, but I think it's PlayStation exclusive. Yeah, it looked interesting. Looked like it could be a really cool, like, narrative thing. What else was there? Maybe some absolute monsters re-emerging from the mists of FGC to decimate younglings in Virtual Fighter. That's right. I'll watch from the sidelines for that. I will watch from the sidelines. Beautiful Joe gives me flashback to Xbox magazine ads for it. 20 years. Outer Worlds 2 should be exciting. Looks like the first game. The first game didn't grab me. I'm excited for those who liked it, but it didn't grab me. So hopefully those who are excited enjoy it. So will I. It's gonna be the Wazzler all over again. I'm just getting dunked on. We say that, it's probably just them playing it. It's just gonna be them running into each other playing a Virtual Fighter. They're like, haha, we're gonna go dunk on noobs, and they get in there and it's just them. They have to fight each other. Just becomes super sweat. I got like 4 hours in the first game, I got bored, which makes me sad, because I had reasonably high hopes for it. There's just something, at least for the first game, there's just something missing. There's like a little bit of a, I don't know, personality? There's something missing for Outer Worlds that, like, I want to like it, but there's something I can't put my finger on. I want that team to have something really cool, but it doesn't quite hit for me, if that makes sense. New Ninja Gaiden. It's a series that I didn't play growing up, but I'll watch other people play through it. What else? Slade Spire 2. Seafood as Football. That'll be interesting to watch. Again, that's not my jam, but it looks like it could be really cool for those who like those kinds of games. I guess we need to talk Secret Level, too. Did you guys watch all the Secret Level animations? Speaking of Sifu. Celeste 2. I didn't believe it was Celeste 2 at first. Like, they said it, and, like, I heard it. But, like, the graphic update and, like, all of the upgrades they've put in are kind of wild for Celeste. Like, I didn't believe what I heard. But that'll be really good. Witcher 4. No, no, that helps Slam. I'm having trouble remembering them for some reason. I think because there was only a couple that I was, like, super duper excited for. I'm having trouble remembering some of them. Witcher 4 I'm keeping an eye on. I hate that Cyberpunk kind of, like, killed my hype. Like, I know they've done a lot to bring it back, but I don't know. After that, and then obviously Ciri was the right choice. Like, Ciri is the main character for the next one. Obviously that is the way to go. I don't know. It's a different vibe. I'll keep an eye on it. I'm here for the commentary on capitalism and its impacts, but just fell short and didn't have the same soul. That's a good way to put it. The soul, the feel. And the Echo guy doing the mech game with the countdown the child ignored. Project Robot. That seemed interesting. The Colossus people, yeah. What's up, Aaron? Split fiction from the It Takes Two guys. Borderlands 4 is a thing, yeah. It did look very Borderlands. Again, I hate that 3 kind of killed that series for me, but it does look very Borderlands. Cyberpunk's an amazing game now. It's beyond where my expectations were for launch now. I tried it. I did try it here kind of recently. I really didn't like the, like, brain dance sequences, and I had a section where you do, like, 3 of them in a row, and I was just like, I don't want to do this. This isn't why I'm playing this game. And I just I bounced off of it really, really hard. And I haven't gone back. I haven't, like, felt the need to go back. I wanted to like Cyberpunk, and I bounced off so hard. So hard. Power World update before it implodes. It's true. First Berserker Kazan, Dying Light sequel, Stage Fright from the Overcooked devs. Yeah, we got several of the, like, co-op, split screen type games shown off. It'd be cool to see how that all works out. What people end up playing. Brain answers will be on the weakest part of the game. Yeah, unfortunately there's only like 4 to 5. Yeah, and I feel like they're all in that first part, like tutorial part. And so I was just like doing them back to back and I'm like, I don't like this. I was straight up like getting a headache from them. So just like, this isn't what I want. And I bounced off real hard, unfortunately. I want to love it the way that other people love it, and I didn't. It's hard when you don't love something the way that other people do. Game of Thrones, King's Road, Dynasty Warriors with Jon Snow. That's an interesting, that game is just like 5 years too late. It's an interesting one. Yeah, the ancient classic, Last of Us 2 remastered. I don't get it. I don't understand. I'll never understand. That game just came out. You don't get to just pull a remaster if the game's like, God, less than 5 years old. Stupid. It's stupid. Rise, welcome in. How are you? There's another one. And a side quest, but I can't remember other than that. Okay. I mean, if I got through the worst of it, maybe I give it another shot, but it won't be until it calls to me, which it just hasn't. But that's good to know, at least. That does help. Dispatch, you send the superheroes out to help people. That was an interesting one. I don't know. I feel like I like the concept of it, but it also has the chance of being, like, dialogue-wise, a little cringy. I like the idea of it, but I don't know that I'd actually like it altogether, if that makes sense. Mafia Old Country, I'm actually interested in. I have not played the Mafia games. Scott has and really enjoyed them. I'm tempted to give him a shot. Like, he's already got them, so, like, why not give him a try? Where's the Game of Thrones game in 2019, right? That's when it needed to come out. Wait for the remaster on the PS6, that's right. It's a good thing Naughty Dog has something new coming, or I'd be giving them a lot of crap right now. I'm doing good, Rise. We are working on the other 3 Demigryphs from the squad we started the other day, so we're basically repeating Tuesday's stream, but with the other 3. That's what we've got. What are you up to today? Titan, thank you so much for that sub. I appreciate it. Let me see this. I wish I could add my Patreon months to it. Anyways, good morning. Did you see the game Split Fiction? I did. They seemed interesting. I was telling Sam we saw several of those kind of split screen co-op games. Let me get you an ornament. Let's go. Well, Santa. We'll start with Santa today. Look. The product placement game. That's the one. That's the one. All right. Titan. Make sure we spell this last part. Great. I'll put you up on our sub tree. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Total War Westeros? That'd be cool. Honestly, that makes sense. Bees, welcome in. How are you? We're talking game awards. Are there any games announced you're excited for? I think Okami is the one I'm most interested in. Oh, the Last of Us 2 remastered. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, helping you about welcome in. I'm excited for the new Orcs faction. Looks good. Bring the DACA. New Orc faction. Did I miss something, chat? I know there was the kill team. What faction are we looking at? Sorry, I'm out of the loop. I'm just lying here because hot. I'm sorry. I always forget that you're on opposite seasons of us right now. Well, always, but that it is so hot for you right now. Outer Worlds 2. This morning I'm playing more Rogue Trader. I think I'm going to give it another couple sessions. But man, Wednesday stream is tedious. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm wondering if when I don't have to like physically read the tutorials out loud, maybe it'll feel less tedious. But man, Wednesday stream with Rogue Trader was tedious. Just felt like I was Ace Attorneying again. But like, more crunchy. Not as fun. Medallion, hello. Or Scott, is it the Christmas detachment that we're looking at? Oh, okay. I'll be honest, I haven't looked at any of those detachments because we're not playing. So sorry if that's what we're discussing. How we doing today, Medallion? I mean, narrative, third-person murder simulative, middling gameplay, solid cutscenes, and actor performances. I'll keep an eye on it. It seemed interesting. I'm not, like, jumping out of my seat for it, but it seemed interesting enough. I'm happy for them to be doing something different. Like product placement Starfield, but fair, it is a new game. I think the fact that they've said that they've referenced some of the, like, 80s stuff and Akira, and, like, a lot of that does have the product placement. Like, looking back, it is very much like an 80s thing to do. Now that they've kind of said that those are the, I guess the influences, the inspirations for it. Like, it does feel that way. Made a chapter 2 last night and stopped for the evening. I think the game doesn't get less tedious. I'm not sure, Elephant. I think that's my thing. It's like, I could give it another couple sessions, but I just don't know that I'm vibing with it. I'm just, ugh. I wanna like Rogue Trader. I wanna like it, but man, was rough. I was trying so hard to be positive on Wednesday, and it was getting really tough. I don't like when I start to get frustrated on stream. Like, I know you guys understand, but I don't like when I start to get frustrated. But it was frustrating. Let me just see I think just seeing what they've got. I'm here for that. I'm here to see what they've done. Even if it's not my cup of tea, I'm glad it's a new game. I can't judge it. Oh, it was an announcement trailer. I mean, you can still judge a trailer. But I'm definitely in the wait and see camp. I'll throw it on the old watch list and see what they've got for us. That's where I'm at. I'm wanting to like this game a lot because the atmosphere and the setting are amazing. I just don't like Owlcat RPGs. I didn't like their Path. I don't like Pathfinder either, which that could just be it, honestly. They just feel crunchy for the sake of being crunchy when they don't need to be. And that could just be it. If you're not a Pathfinder person, you're not gonna like the, even as like a video game, you just don't like the system. Like, could just be all it is, unfortunately. Just crunchy for the sake of crunchy. So I'm not sure how I feel about the Witcher trailer. I won't say that Ciri looked bad, but her facial structure looks very different. I mean, she's older. Ciri looked great. They didn't make her an actual Witcher. Did we play? Did we play 3? Did we play 3? Hate to tell you this, but the canon ending is her absolutely going to be a Witcher. Yeah. She wasn't a Witcher in 3. I know. That's the canon ending is her going off to do that. And now she has done that. Well, cuts both ways. You might be able to judge on the cinematic trailer, but also don't agree with people getting overly hyped positive about a game that only shows cinematics. Yeah. Hey, Jackson, welcome in. How are you? Yeah, series special. I'm excited for Witcher 4, but it's not what I wanted. I want CDPR to make a new Cyberpunk game. I mean, I feel like they just recently fixed the current Cyberpunk game, so I feel like that's a little early. She is the elder blood. Ciri does what she wants. That was even basically explained in 3. Don't get me wrong, I still, like I said, after Cyberpunk and not having Geralt as a main thing, I still feel weird about it. But I thought it looked fine. She looks fine. Ciri is doing Ciri things. Hey Z-Decker, welcome in. How are you? That's the whole reason Geralt's protecting her. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Ciri is very special. I feel like chat needs to play 3 again. I think we missed some stuff, chat. I think you missed a few things there. I don't think you have her voice lines, but whenever you call her horse, I just splice in Geralt saying Roach from 3. I do think that didn't help either, as I play all the games in Polish, and it all being in English was very weird to me. It's kind of like when I hear, like, Yakuza in English, I'm like, what is this? This isn't the game. What is this? Ciri's the best Witcherverse girl. I'm a Yennefer fan. She's great. Ciri's fun. Don't get me wrong. I'm a Yennefer girl, though. This is wrong and I hate it. It's just weird. I was trying to get my brain into Witcher mode and having a hard time. It's kind of like everyone's like, oh, that's Geralt's voice. I'm like, no, it's not. No, it's not. When I hear anime in English that isn't Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, gross. It feels weird. It's not right. Same thing. Same thing. Well, they don't do anything bad to Geralt. He can die as long as it's a good ending for him, but I'm cautious about it. Oh, Jesus. I feel like what the character is as loved as Geralt, they would put some proper respect on it. It was hard enough for the Japanese dub DBZ. Yeah, I couldn't do it. I tried when the stupid Funimation Crunchyroll thing didn't have the dub. I was like, oh, I'll just watch it because, like, I know the story. I'm catching up, and I'm like, that's not your voice. That's not your voice. It's not right. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't think if Geralt a brutal death. I'm okay either way, honestly. I'm okay either way. It is The Witcher. The Witcher is. It's not a nice universe. Not a nice universe. I think that's what I meant by giving some respect to it. Is it could be brutal. As long as it goes down like a beast. Yeah, don't give him the off-page yard treatment. Yeah, exactly. Sorry, that's kind of what I meant. Is as long as you put, he either goes down swinging or you get the nicer, quieter moment. Put some respect on it. Oh, but there's women living. Well, yeah, but at some point, not everyone lives forever. Hey, Hulk, welcome in. I'm doing well. How are you? We're talking Game Awards. Are there any games introduced you're excited for? What's everyone been playing? We started Rogue Trader. I'll give it one more session. I want to give it a proper try. I started Okami, which I'm gonna continue with. And I'm still playing Balatro in between, like, other stuff. It's just nice to hop on for a run or two in between other stuff. Balatro's been a lot of fun. I'm glad Balatro got some awards. Glad Astrobot took it. That was pretty crazy. I think a lot of us thought they were just setting it up for Elden Ring to get another win, but nope. Astrobot took it. Pretty cool. Well deserved. I wish Master Chief could fall in glorious battle, but Halo Studios hasn't been doing a great job. Yeah. I think, learning when something should be retired is a big thing. Which is nice for Witcher doing stuff with Ciri now. Our boy does get to rest. But Halo died with Reach. Avian, hello, how are you? What you up to today? I had the hardest time. Tactical Brigade, there we go. It's the new faction. They have some great abilities in there. Up for Commandos and Storm Boys. Okay, so it is the detachment. It's a +1 to shooting, new rules, lead unit. Looks really exciting. Okay, so the detachment. That does sound cool. Well, good. Hope you enjoy it. I think people were saying the Knight detachment also looked good. We just haven't been playing, so I haven't looked at them. I feel like I'm gonna get girls back at the Witcher for training new recruits. I hope he gets to retire, you know? Hey, bad guy, welcome in. We're doing well, how are you? You say that as a Halo 4 apologist? I'm glad you liked it. Halo died with Reach. Hashtag finish the fight. He never gets to finish it, Slam. Never. And they're just gonna... What's the Deadpool? Till you're 90. Just forever Master Chief. There's no Halo games after Reach, yep. Hi, Fire, welcome in. How are you? We are working on our Demigryph Knights one more day here. Halo 7. Robert Downey Jr. is Master Chief. Yep, that's the future here. That's the future. I also defend Halo 4. I think 5 trampled the IMO decent ending Cortana Chief, but no 343 has made Cortana bad guy them off screen her. I don't know. I didn't like 4. That's the most thought I've given to Halo 4 in years. Is me saying I didn't like it. That's it. That's the most thought I've ever given it. It's the final of Handball Euros. Denmark versus Norway. Hopefully Denmark gets the win. Go sports ball. I hope it's a good one. I'm sure it will be if we're into finals. I can't remember the plot after Reach. I remember like bits and pieces of it. Yeah, that's about it. Again, that's literally this morning was the most thought I've given to Halo 4 after finishing it. Chris Evans in the new Avengers. You think he'll be a good or bad guy? That's another series I haven't given any thought to. I'll let you guys figure it out. How about that? I'll let you guys debate. Halo 10. Master Chief goes back in time to save Master Chief from Dark Master Chief. Throwing wild today, chat. Yeah. That's okay. We're bringing chaos. Monday chaos to Sunday. I'm here for it. As for Halo died with Reach, Halo Wars 2 was good. I think I played a little bit of the first one. Wasn't my jam. About the evil Hydra Captain America? I was gonna say, I thought he was... Unless I have the wrong person? I thought he was already in. Which is why I was hesitating. I'm like, isn't he already? Confused. Do I have the wrong person? If it's multiverse, you can be anyone. These are just never going to go away, are they? I don't even know where they're at with, like... I know they used to have, like, the roadmap of, like, all the different things coming. Do they still do that, or is it just kind of... I opened a comic book once. It's more than me. Honestly, I thought about, like, getting into it, but the sheer amount of content, and then the fact that, like, every writer adds and retcons and does different things. Like, it's interesting, but it's not for me. So, like, I've seen all the big movies, but that's about the extent of my knowledge. Sorry, chat. Anything beyond that, you guys can argue amongst yourselves. They kept canceling everything on the roadmap. Because they kept making cack, so... Can't get mad if you don't have the roadmap. Ravenlord, hello! How are you today? We were talking video games. We've moved over to Marvel now. Hello. We're trying to finish up our Demigryph Knights. I'm reading The Boys at the moment. Only books I read are comic books. It's like a rubber band. Comics will stretch to a certain point with changes, and then eventually snap back to the norm. Like, it's kind of interesting that they can put their spin on it, but, like, if you don't like their spin on it, then I guess you just... I guess it's like Warhammer, right? You just bounce out for a little bit. But then some of it stays within, like, the continuity. I don't know. It seemed very intimidating. We can take more commissions after the new year. Can I get in... We have the wait list. That's all I can take at the moment. Yeah. All I can do at the moment. I don't want to schedule myself too far out, if I'm honest. Partly because everything is becoming gosh darn expensive, and I'm trying to figure out what to do about it. Because it's not going to get better. Retcons are often just reasons to reset everything back to what you know. Yeah, it's very weird. When I started as a kid, I got random ones cobbled together knowledge from random stories. You collect knowledge through osmosis at a certain point. I think I am just someone who butterflies too much, so it's like, it's not probably a good thing for me to hop into. But I'm glad that others enjoy it. And obviously, I love all the art. Anytime, like, something gets shared, I love the art. But I don't think I could keep up with it myself. If that makes sense. I appreciate it for what it is. I just don't think I could do it myself. And I love the art. A friend of mine used to read a lot of Marvel comics as a kid. He sold all the comics at one point. Watch the story summaries on YouTube now. Yeah, because you've got, like... Because I'm assuming it's like the movies, too, where you've got kind of the crossover stuff, right? Because they're all, like... Well, not all. Some of them are in, like, the same universe. So you've got to... Kind of like when you have to watch the show to know what's happening for this one. You have to, like, hop over here and do that. I feel like there's probably a fair amount of that going on, too. Alright. Gold done. See, we're quicker on this second set. It's kind of nice. I think this is what I used as a highlight. We're going to double check. He had like 2 to 3 big boxes. Oh, comics. Crossovers is events that happen are told like 4 to 5 different comics alongside the main comic, alternate universes running parallel. It's a whole thing, yeah. Yeah. Which is cool for those who like really enjoy that. I just probably would not be one of them. I'm glad that it's a thing, but I don't think it's for me. See those speed paint markers by Army? Speed paint markers by Army Banner. I did not. Nope. I also don't care for Army Banner. So, I might have missed it. Are they like the watercolor brushes we used to use? That's all I could think of. That would be speed paint brush. Scott uses that, or used to use it on his knights, just to do the wash on all of his knights. I quick Google. The rumor is a multiverse Steve Rogers called Nomad, who is Super Soldier Steve who no longer fights for America. Oh my gosh. Not for America. I think TV shows are 2 to 3 seasons in and have to catch up on another show. Know some of the guest characters are. Yeah, I think, I feel like some of the Marvel stuff was doing it and some of the Star Wars stuff has started to do more and more of that. And it's kind of annoying, if I'm honest. Because I think, like, was it Boba Fett and Mandalorian? Like, if you hadn't watched the other show, you'd be really confused about something. It's a while since I've watched these, but it just feels like that's becoming more and more common, which I don't like. Guy Fieri's back in North Texas for barbecue. One of the places, Solman's? No, Guy. No. Oh, that ruins my, like, entire impression of Guy Fieri. If Solman's is where you're going for barbecue, that just ruins my entire, like, impression of him. Absolutely not. What is Solman's and why is that bad? It's not good barbecue. It's very overpriced mid barbecue is what it is. Let's scroll back up here. Did a YouTube about them? I guess if you guys are interested. Back in the 90s, all the X-Men crossovers had X in it. Extinction Agenda Executioner song. Oh my goodness. It's the plain bagel of barbecue. That's not a problem when the shows are good and people are incentivized to watch them. The problem is when you have slogged through 8 episodes of goddamn Obi-Wan to understand some random show. Obi-Wan was so bad. So bad. I'm glad we got to hate watch it together, but man. Man. Could have gone the other way. People flock to it from the exposure, meaning you cannot go there. Oh yeah, no, Solman's is... If you're here in the Dallas area, you're not going to Solman's. That's not the place to like travel to go to. It's also a chain, so I don't know why he's going to it at all. That was at least fun, yeah, exactly. Right, hello, how are you today? Welcome on in. We're kind of all over the place today. We were talking video games and the Game Awards. Swapped over to comics. Now we're talking barbecue. We've got something for everyone today. Feels like Solman's is good barbecue. I also think McDonald's is fine dining. It's like if Guy Fieri came here and was like, I'm going to Dickie's Barbecue. Just to use a chain that probably more people know. Like, it's just a chain mid barbecue. I don't know why he's going to it at all. Dickie's is also mid at best, yeah. Yeah. At best. It's still never, ever going to be the first thing I pick. New, welcome in. Speaking of picking, how are ya? What you up to today? Working on some Demigryph Knights. We did 3 of them on Tuesday. And now we've got 3 more today. Cruising through this batch because we've already done a few of them. Remember, they pay to be on the show, trying to get more people to their store. Yeah, because they're bad. See? Big meal winner. No, what you up to today? I think I need to wake up. I just had a thought due to noob. That's dangerous, yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that. We got to go play Magic the Gathering with Noob yesterday, and it was a lot of fun. We each even got a win, which was kind of funny and wholesome. I'm excited to play some more Magic. You should come be one of the random interviewees on the show. Halfway through, just launch into a rant about the place. I wish. I saw a show where it's all, like, regulars and, like, family members that are in the restaurant when they record. But, I mean, I could crash the place. Just sneak my way in there. Magic. I clenched up this crack in his sword. I saw you still had some packs unopened. I saw. I won't stand for it. What deck you're playing? So the one where I got the win was the Jump Scare from Duskmourn, the blue-green, with Zimone, which was fun. The manifesting and stuff I liked. I actually grabbed the deck because I was going to mess with it a bit today. Because I don't remember the card that I won with. Hold on. I wanted to see what else I could add in here. Because I pulled something from a pack that I thought might go in here. Let me take a look-see. Yes, ma'am. That's alright. Go crack those packs. Don't come back until they're all opened. Where the heck? I hate that this box is just really hard to get things out of, too. It gets stuck on, like, where it folds on the bottom. It makes me crazy. Alright, so this is who I play. Zimone. So she's got, like, landfall, but it does manifesting. So you can put cards onto the table this way, and then you flip them for their cost. So whenever landfall comes in, I get to flip something or put something down, which is pretty neat. But the thing that got me the win was a little goober I wasn't expecting. Where is he? Where is the goob? He's gonna be the last card you just watched. I didn't even get to play Tatyova. I wanted to. Where is Goober? Why do commander decks have so many cards? Dang it. Okay. Next stack of things. This guy. This little goober. So he is indestructible. Whenever Giggling Skitterspike attacks, blocks, or becomes the target of a spell, it deals damage equal to its power to each opponent. And that's what I used to take out Noob and Scott. Because I had this, and then I had, something I had just cranked up to like a 10-10. And I just started swinging. Yeah, the Toy Story villain. He took out Noob and Scott for me. And then the second game, Noob won. I was playing my werewolves that didn't get to do anything. Noob was playing one of the Lord of the Ring ones and was doing really well. And the last one, Scott's Outlaw deck really popped off, and he took the win for that one. So it was really fun. Scott's deck is scary, and now he's upgrading it to be even scarier. So that's why this was on my desk, because I also need to get scarier. But it was fun. 11:11 a.m. for the win. Yeah, he got buffed up. What if someone did Smash Go of the Pac-Man secret level episode with the Pac-Man cartoon theme? Yes, I'm here for it. Secret level was very good. Very good. A thirst trap teaser of my favorite murder hobo with an oversized katana. Saw some of that. When you flip them, you make sure to shout, "You've activated my face down card." Oh, wait, he's supposed to be here. I should. I did not scream enough Yu-Gi-Oh! Things yesterday. We did do a pot of greed joke, Noob and I, so that's... I feel like that still counts. Don't mind Olivia, she's just doing crime. She hurts. She hurts. That's the best summary I can give, is she hurts. Also, why is she flying? Bad guy says, I'm going to do plastic dwarves for Lord of the Rings. Iron Hill dwarves are really nice, but Forge World prices are a big nope. Big agree. And I have Iron Hill dwarves, but I big agree. I'll be honest, my other goats and stuff that I ordered, I did 3D prints. I have one set of Forge World, and then I have a set of 3D prints, because I just can't justify that cost. It's too much. That is what it do, Noob. That is what it do. Should be worse if I get the, yeah, I know. That's what I said. She's scary. She's scary. Did you know Scryfall bot to stream? I didn't know they had one for stream. Like, I know there's the MTG bot. I didn't know Scryfall had a... I can take a look-sees. Maybe that's it. I know when I went to add the Discord one, there was like another option, but I don't remember if it was like for streaming or for... We can take a look after stream. Either way, it would be nice to have for Magic Mondays, so figure it out. Which I think we're gonna do Magic tomorrow. I was trying to figure out what to do. I was trying to decide if I care about the Pioneer stuff enough to like spend a draft token, and I don't know that I do. So I'm trying to decide if we do that or if we mess with the Brawl deck for a bit. I don't know. I haven't decided what I want to do yet. Decided just now to stop playing Rogue Trader. It's not for me. I was skipping dialogue, kind of guessing where I needed to go. This sort of RPG is not for me. That's fair. I think Pathfinder systems, unfortunately, are pretty tedious. And if that's not your jam, it's just not your jam. I have a feeling it won't be my jam either. But I want to give it a proper try here before I abandon it. Imagine Scryfall for stream would be very spammy. Well, I mean, it's just when people put in cards. It'd be like just the regular bot. I do have untapped, yeah. The viewer has it, they can hover over the cards. I think I need to bring it into OBS different because I just capture the game. I don't capture my whole window because it makes me nervous. I think I need to figure out how to capture the overlay so you guys can use it. Because I know the draft stuff wasn't showing up, but I think Slam said he was still able to hover over cards. I will ask for confirmation here. Yeah, I think I have to just capture the display differently for some of the overlay stuff. Like the draft assistant stuff. Rhythm Festival, I love this. I don't think I... Oh wait, I might know that. What series you're talking about. That's quite a different game. That's quite a different game from a CRPG to rhythm game. What if we spend it upgrading your deck, spending my money? I can see the draft and overlay on hover, so I could see this. Okay, I'll have to, maybe I'll go back to the VOD and see how much of it actually shows up. Obviously I can't test like hovering, but if you're able to do it, then we should be good. It just looked like the draft assist wasn't showing up. So like there's something where you can turn on and it shows like the percentage of people that pick something in a draft. I don't think that part was showing up, but if you could hover, then cool. That's kind of the main thing I wanted to work. You got Nikki Upgrader deck? That's true. If you want to check that out. I did update my throne, so I did want to say thank you. I spent the last of my throne money to get the other key light that I wanted. It was on sale the other day, so I get to finally replace my cheap ring light. So thank you everyone who had contributed through throne. But I did throw some magic on there. If you want to check it out. So now I've got the new pedal to get installed and figured out for co-op streams, and I've got my key light. Spend tomorrow, not money. We print cards. I don't mind buying them. I just don't want to do that. It's part of stream. We'll figure something out. I don't know. I'd like it to be an arena, but... I wish Innistrad was coming to arena, I think is where I'm stuck. Like, I wish we could mess with the werewolves some more and pull in the new cards and that type of stuff. But it's not coming to arena. So I feel like there's nothing other than the Explorer stuff. We're just kind of waiting for Aether Drift, I guess. I just don't know how much of the Pioneer stuff I would use. I'm confused. Why is all this Pathfinder talk with Rogue Trader? It didn't seem to be based on Pathfinder. It's because it's the same people that make the Pathfinder video game. And I believe the systems are kind of similar. There's some similarities there. But yeah, Owlcat does the Pathfinder video games. And they're very similarly crunchy if they're not the exact same system. It's a D100 system versus Pathfinder D20. The crunchiness is very Pathfinder. But yeah, they make the Pathfinder video games. And it definitely feels more that than like D&D, for example. And I don't like Pathfinder, so I guess the similarities are kind of the same. Avatar Days for Arena Awards. Phyrexians. I need to get my little fox before he goes away. Oh.
Avianthulium contributed $40.56 towards Guilty Gear Strive / sent via throne.com. Guilty Gear Strive is now fully funded. The goal amount for your crowdfunded gift has been reached. / sent via throne.com.
Thank you, Avian. Avian says, Merry Christmas, thank you. Now I get to Tatsugeki. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you. I'll make sure I get that ordered here. Thank you. Now I can throw dolphins at Scott. I appreciate it. He's gonna love my Christmas gift. Thank you. Oh, Avian. I ordered the chair that I want to put in here. It's basically going to be where the Christmas tree is. So now I've got a spot for my stuffed animals. Now you can cosplay and beat up people with a plushie. I'm on it. Hope you guys are ready for Adepticon. You're all going to get Tatsugeki. Avianthulium. That's right. I have a prop that is taller than you. What? Oh, yeah. What? Okay. I was typing it when you were threatening Scott. Thank you. I appreciate it. Why does it matter if it's taller than me? Funny, that's right. I'm a 7'12" Space Marine. It's true. She is, yep. That's why it's important that I have dolphin plushies to eat. Yep. Sorry, got distracted. Pathfinder and Rogue Trader. That's what we're talking about. I don't know. I want to like it, but... Alright. Got little nails did. I forgot his little nails. Go back and get them. Anyone else doing some hobby? We are going to be doing the November showcase today. So it got a little goofy this month because we lost power on a Sunday. So I didn't get to, talk about it. And then... we didn't do it the next Sunday because I forgot to talk about it. We had a couple cursed weeks of streaming between power outages and Twitch twitching. But today we're going to look through that after the pre-order article. So whatever we have for pre-order, I can imagine if it's anything, it'll be pretty small with holidays coming up here. And then we will do the showcase. Here, Brian, welcome in. How are you? They have a giant plushie anchor out there as well. They do not, unfortunately. I'll have to make that one myself. And tonight going to a friend to paint minis tomorrow. Let's go. Hey, Juju, welcome in. How are ya? We are working on some Demigryph Knights. What you up to? Head out. Earbuds are low on power. Sounds good, Rise. We'll see you later. Bye-bye. Thanks for coming to hang out. Showcase be available separately for the poor suckers that won't be allowed live. We'll put it on YouTube like we always do, yeah. I had to catch up on YouTube stuff the other day. I was behind. When we do the video game streams and stuff, I try to edit it a little bit to take out, the chatting section and stuff, but it does take me longer to get things up. posted. Frosthaven on Wednesday gonna be fun. I'm so glad. I think there is a group of older gentlemen that are up at our game store, and I think every time we've been on there on a Saturday, they've been playing, so they must have a campaign going. And it makes me happy to see them up there every time. They must have a very intense campaign going. Just are trying to have to run an actual anchor. That's right. That'll get you the shoulders. I mean, I already can, so. Obviously. Obviously. Still drowning in 3D printer rebuild, son. You're stronger than I, Riot. I would have given up long ago. I think the big reveal for Warhammer is going to happen on Christmas. This is how out of the loop I am. There's a big reveal. Wasn't there a big one last year? I feel like there was one. Wasn't that like the lion or something? Currently cleaning. Being an occasional distraction. Thanks so much for lurking and cleaning along. I appreciate it. I'm glad we can get through the chores and things together. Hey, Magison, how are you? Yeah, it was the lion, wasn't it? Okay, that's how... I come clean with chat. I just don't care about Warhammer right now. I really could not care less about Warhammer right now. And, like, that sucks. It does, but I've not caught up with... I've not looked at detachments. If there's any, like, big things coming up, I'm sorry. I can't do it. I can't do it right now. I don't know how else to say it. I looked up Gloomhaven version 2 some days ago. Feels like a whole new game. At least characters and their abilities. I think we probably need to sell our version of Gloomhaven because we don't have anyone to play with. We have it and Frosthaven, but I don't think we're ever going to get to play it. There's the puzzle that was showed off a bit each day. It do be like that. Yeah. You're not the only one. I can't be here to look anymore. Yeah, I just don't care. I don't know how else to say it. I don't care. Don't get me wrong. I would like to. I'd like to care. But I don't. It's part of why I'm probably not going to take quite as many commissions going forward either. Like I'm trying to figure out what this means, if I'm honest. It feels real weird right now. It feels real weird. Then you can find one or two. They're so good. It would be nice. If I were to find a group, I'd want to do Kingdom Death. Probably more so than Gloomhaven, too. So it's just kind of on the back burner of the back burner. You just sell it. This is fine everything. I'm slightly annoyed by them playing a loud, colorful ad right after I finish lessons say, you want to avoid distractions with Pro? Yeah. Yeah. So I don't mind that. They gotta do what they gotta do. My thing is sometimes I will watch the ad and then it'll like bug out and take me back and it didn't work. And then I've got to watch an ad again. That's the one that ticks me off. Like I don't mind watching an ad, but like once I watch the ad, I need to be good. You need to not show me another one. Speaking of, I meant to ask you, a while back you were painting some fox people for Warband. That is for Bushido, yeah. So there's the fox people. I had like a samurai set with some wolves. Those are both from Bushido. So that is a skirmish game. You can check it out if you're here in the States. Fireforge has them. They are UK based, so it's a little easier to get over in the UK. But yeah, Bushido is the one you're looking for. You're out of packs to crack. You finally made it through all those cards. Now you're back with the rest of us, noob. It's not right. Every 2 weeks there's been another sneak preview of the Emperor's Children sculpts. The next one falls on Christmas. So yeah, game-wise it's hard to care about it. See, and that's the thing, Paranoid. That's the thing that I hate right now. Is like any other time, I would be over the moon excited for Emperor's Children, and I can't even muster pretending to care about it. And that's how I know it's real bad here. So we're trying to figure things out, chat. I hate to say it, but it definitely is weird when commissions and streaming and all of that relies on some of that. And I'm trying to figure it out, if I'm completely honest. I don't have that. I just wish it was immediately so loud. My favorite thing is, like, I will turn down my sound for the ads. And then I'll get to the lesson, and it's like, oh, your sound's really loud. You should turn that up. And I'm like, I wish I could, Busu. I wish I could. You just made me crank it down to nothing. Because the ads, your weird ads are screaming at me. They're like, oh, well, now it's too low for a lesson. You need to turn it up. Here's a problem a friend had. He bought a Big Mech. The day it arrived, GW changed something. Oh, it can't be used, doesn't have the same synergy anymore, making it pretty much useless. Yeah. Yeah. But I want to paint a squad recently. Not touching Warhammer at the moment. Was trying to remember. Yeah, Bushido I will recommend. They're really nice to work on. Malifaux I will also recommend if you're looking for something different. I feel like Infinity is the other one that people will kind of drift towards. I haven't worked on as much of it. It is metal, so I will say that. Bushido has a lot of metal, so depending on if you want to work with metal or not. But those I can definitely recommend if you want something not Warhams. Some skirmish games. I don't even know if it's Burnout, Mikey. I think that's the hard part. I think it may be past Burnout, is what I'm trying to say. I think I might be done. I think I might be done. You know? I don't even think it's Burnout at this point. I just don't think it's for me anymore. If they're going to continue the tournament route, I just don't know that it's for me anymore. And that sucks. It sucks to say it. But that's where we at. We're going to Infinity at the moment. They've got some cool sculpts. It's just not everyone likes to work with the metal. So they are very cool, but I'll throw it out there. If you don't want to deal with metal, Infinity may not be for you. Got a lot of Infinity. We played it a couple times. Does it seem fun? Enter the same zone I'm in? Yeah, it's just... I don't know, chat. I don't know how to say this, like, delicately, so I'm just going to say it, and you guys know I have the best intentions. I think more and more of stream's going to become more and more variety, because I got to figure something else out. I can't pretend to care about it anymore. That's the best way I can say it. Some people can do it, like some content creators, even if they're, like, burnt out, they'll push through it. I am not the kind of person that can. So I gotta figure things out. Trench Cruise, it's even, like, I don't really want to paint. It's killed it that hard for me, so I don't even really want to paint as much as I do now. I don't want to give up painting, but I don't want to do it as much as I do now. Straight up done. I think so, yeah. But yeah, I think it's going to be more video gaming, some more Magic. And I know that's not what some people want to hear, but it's either I stay miserable and we work on Warhammer, or we try out some new stuff. And I'm going to take the second option. Is all of your painting for commissions? Right now, yes. I'm not doing anything for myself. That didn't used to be the case. But if I'm not playing, I'm not really painting for myself. I like to paint things I can play with. And not playing is basically meant I'm not painting. I bought a limited edition US... Oh, Ariadne box. But never used it, though. No longer paint minis. I think it's... It's tough, because I did have fun the last couple days. I'll show you guys what I was working on the end of last week. I was working on little Goten, and he's getting real close. So I think... I'm trying to decide if I do one more highlight on his skin. And then the hair I'm going to keep messing with. But, like, Little Goten's close, and he was fun. And I actually made a lot of progress on Little Fern the other day. So I was working on her base. I redid the butterflies. I need to work on her little face a little bit more and probably a couple more highlights. But, like, that's what I've been working on. And, like, those are more fun. So, like, if I were to paint going forward, I'd probably work on more stuff like this. But I do not care about Warhammer. I don't think it's 40k burnout for me, says Erebry. I think for me, it's I don't want to paint anything I'm not going to play with. I wanted to do Death Corsa Creek when they came out. So I'm going to do Russians for Battle Group. Yeah, I've said it before. I'll say I'm just bored. Warhammer's very boring to me, and I don't do well bored. Painting's boring to me. There's nothing like... The anime is fun, and like I said, if I was going to continue doing it, that would be more the direction I want to go. But it's just boring. Let's get a Sharpie. I think is what I used. The heck is it? Or was it? Did we Screaming Skull? I can't remember. It's one or the other. There it is. Fifth edition's coming out like tomorrow, so now's a good time to get into Infinity. Lovely time. I'm gonna come back to that statement. Teraya, thank you so much for that sub for 74 months of support. Let's get you an ornament. How are you today? I love it, sure, thank you. It is one of my favorites too. I'm glad it's cool enough to get out. Let's get a reindeer for Teraya. I feel like Teraya's a reindeer. Look how cute. What you up to? How's the weekend? Alright. Teraya. Put you up on the sub tree. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Put it over there so I don't drop it again. Games and anime. That's right. Well, that's right. What you up to? What have you been playing, Teraya? Which game? Sorry. Well, anytime away. Sometimes it's good to explore other interests. Maybe I'll be back, maybe not. Forcing myself to hobby when I'm not vibing with it. Yeah, like forcing creativity is not the way. Not the way. Hey, Jexy, welcome in. If I only paint what I get to play with, I'd not be painting anything. Can't find people in my region, or they're too well hidden. Need someone to organize the cats. You know what has an anime aesthetic? We're gonna do other stuff, chat. Which is scary to say as a content creator, but we're gonna do other stuff. Magic's been really fun, I'm not gonna lie. Just learning new things with that's been exactly what I need. I have to paint all the new Tengu models I bought last year still. I've been in another fun hobby life. With work, playing some video games. I keep losing chat. Writing creative for 2 RPGs I'm writing. That's a lot of time, Paranoia. All of those things are a lot of time. Yeah. On top of waiting on medication. Yeah, that I'm sure. Obviously, I can't speak to that part as that's, I am not on the same, but like, that's a lot of time even without that you're putting into. That's a lot of time. Completely understand. I see Core Keeper in Minecraft, watching others play PoE 2. I need to get back in and fix my build for PoE 2. I'm curious about Core Keeper. Do you think I would like Core Keeper, Teraya? Because I think Scott owns it, so like I can grab it from his library. Do you think I would like it? Part of me also wants to stream the Infinity Nikki game. I'm not going to lie. I kind of want to. I was trying to figure out what we do this Wednesday, and I'm... Like, we've got a couple ideas, but I haven't decided yet. I don't want to start Ace Attorney before we go on another break. I gotta get something figured out here. Core Keeper is like Teraya, but cuter and less rushed to do all the bosses. Okay. I'm gonna think on that. Because it's Nikki in the name. That was part of it. Like, we were memeing on it, but actually it's, like, a really good game. And, just not something I would normally play. So I'm kind of curious. Unlimited Nikki works, that's right. It's really going to be managing my time better. Something I've always struggled with. I think you've got a pretty loaded schedule there. I would say give yourself a bit more credit. That's a lot going on there. I love Core Keeper personally. It has single player and co-op. I'm really glad. The only thing is I bounced off Terraria, so maybe it's not for me, but I'm glad that you're enjoying it. I'm glad that others enjoy it. I'll take a look-see again. No, please. I need a finite amount of Nikki. No. Infinity Nikki. Yeah, we're like, no more Warhams. Now it's only Nikki. Only Nikki. I don't like unlimited Nikki. It's a catchy game for only playing dress-up dolls. No story, really. I mean, it's got quests and stuff. It seemed very dress-up meets Genshin. Is kind of what I've seen. One of the fighting game guys was playing it the other night, and Scott's been playing it. Paper Dollies meets Genshin. Yeah, I mean, there's something to be said for that, I think. I'm glad that it exists for those interested in it. I think my thing is I would probably just do a stream and not keep up with it, because I had a hard time keeping up with Genshin, too, with all the dailies and the gacha aspect. So I'm hesitating. I just want to find some fun little stuff to bring on stream. Nothing serious. The other game I bought that was cheap was, I think is it Toem? It's the photography game. There is a sequel coming, and it was like $4 on Steam, and it's a game I looked at before. But basically you have quests to go out into the world and take photos of different things. So it's like a puzzle photography game. But I've heard it's good, like it reviewed well. I just haven't played it. Do you guys want to do that with me? Gotta do some errands for work. Catch you later. Sounds good, Mikey. We'll see you later. Bye-bye as for now. I don't know, I want to find some like smaller games like that. I think could be fun. Remember to hear about your hobby vibe. Hope you find it again. Hope you find something else to enjoy in the meantime. Appreciate you other way. Thank you so much, Mikey. I appreciate that. Thank you for those who come by for variety days. It's scary to say some of this as a content creator. Which I know you guys, as people who are with content creators a lot, for like the hobby side of things. I know a lot of you get it, but it's a little scary to say it. Especially when it affects my income and things. If you're cute, you know, Cat Quest 1, 2, and 3. Silly story, lots of puzzle and fighting. I think I have them too. Sounds like fun. Speaking of Pac-Man, Pac-Man World Repack is on sale. Nothing like the Pac-Man episode. There is a game coming out like the episode, though. It was announced in the Game Awards. If you're here for that take on Pac-Man, Avian. There was a game announced. I don't remember the full title of it, but... It was in, like, the pre-show, so I don't quite remember the full details. It's disturbing. I like the new take on Pac-Man. I mean, Pac-Man's been around how many years? You gotta shake it up somehow. I kind of dig it. I don't know, has everyone... I kind of want to talk Secret Level, but I know it hasn't been out for a super long time. Let's go spoiler-free. What did we think of the Secret Level stuff? But don't spoil things. Cherry, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome everybody coming in. We're painting some Demigryph Knights and now talking Secret Level. How are you? How was your stream? Not watched it yet. One person I know absolutely flipped their poo-poo over the Pac-Man Secret Level in a bad way. Oh no. Need to watch the Secret Level Warhams. I watched the Game Awards. Any Anything interesting? Okami sequel. I'm excited for. I just blanked out. We even went through these earlier and I just blanked out again. There wasn't as much as I was excited for. I'll say that. Not as many, like, big things for me. Chat, if there's anything you're excited for, let us know in the chat. Okami is the biggie for me. Wish the episodes were longer, but it's gorgeous animation. Yeah. It was interesting the difference in length between some of them. I feel like there was some that... there's one I thought was fine. I think Crossfire was kind of it didn't feel like it fit with the other ones, but... And I needed more of the Sifu one. I love that one. It's very well done. Oh, the others I liked, though. Trying to battle mobs. Oh, as TNT in Minecraft? Well, that sounds fun. Jeff, if you want to check out some Minecraft, go give a follow. Go check that out. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. How did it go? That sounds like quite the adventure. Through games, about to see the highlights. Yeah, it was a fair amount of sequels for Game Awards. I was trying to think. Yeah, it was. Thought it was an okay show. Nah, I died a lot. What is Crossfire anyway? It is. It's a game that's large in Asia, but it's like a tactical shooter. Other than that, I don't know much about it. They caused them to specifically stream the Super Nintendo Pac-Man adventure game, which is really weird because you guide Pac-Man by shooting him and stuff him around with a slingshot. You abuse Pac-Man into depression and... Oh, okay, so maybe this show isn't as different as we were thinking. Is what I'm learning here, Riot. As someone who doesn't know anything about Pac-Man. Maybe it's not as far off as we were thinking. Crossfire is the two teams chasing each other, yeah. And it was fine, I guess. It felt really out of place compared to the other episodes, but it was fine. I jumped back into Helldivers 2 with some friends because the Illuminate update, breathe life back into the game, allows me to catch up with some old friends. Love that. It's basically South Korean Counter-Strike. Okay. Well, good. I'm glad. It did seem like a pretty big update for Helldivers. Sadism man. Justice for Pac-Man. That was very strange. That is, yeah, that's not what I would have expected. But yeah, it makes the episode make a little bit more sense. I thought, without spoilers, the D&D episode was very D&D, and I liked it. The Unreal Tournament, I ended up liking more than I thought I would. I was a little confused what they were going to do for that, but I liked it. Crossfire, the tabletop game from the 90s, would have been a better episode. Yeah, I think I agree. I think I would have been more invested in that, yeah. Crossfire. You get caught. I think I agree with that. That's Sifu. Unreal was the robots. The tournament. May I have to binge watch? I mean, I think it's like an hour and a half. So it's not a big time commitment. It's a cool little show. It's a neat little show. I think part 2 comes out later this week. Anyone else watching anything good? That's kind of, other than keeping up with the season of anime, that's all that we've really watched. I'm still watching Don Da Don, new Dragon Ball, new Bleach. That's all that. All that we're really watching. You guys have anything else? Yeah, they're like 10 to 15 minutes, yeah. Concord is in the second set, yep. That'll be interesting. I'm very happy with you. They've done a nice job, bros. I love GG. How are you? Welcome in. It's so fun watching some of it get animated. after reading the manga. Fun to see how they animate some of it. I watched the VTuber Awards last night. It was correctly unhinged. Yep, as you would expect. That makes sense. Oh, sorry, my IQ's fluttering. It's making me crazy. My friend watched their first 2 episodes of Crunk on Earth. It is hilarious. I've never even heard of that. What is that? I think at the moment is Skeleton Crew and Shrinking. I need to watch more TV chat. I don't know what any of these are. I think Skeleton Crew, is that the Star Wars thing? I think people had mentioned it. His faces make or break the character. He's so wonderfully goofy. I love him. But I like my goofy characters. I'm glad everyone gets to meet Gigi. It's a parody of the documentary Earth. Oh, very British humor. DVD one was serviceable. Sifu was great. New World was funny at times. I kind of forgot about the New World. Unreal Tournament was amazing. 40K was done by the Stardust guy. So was Eye Candy. I think Stardust was very much bolter porn, but that's okay. That's okay. It was very pretty. Yeah. Pac-Man was weird but fun. The game coming out to accompany it now because of the Game Awards. Crossfire was kind of who cares. Armored Core was neat. Yeah. I like the Armored Core was also pretty good. I think I agree with all that. It's a fun little show. Alright. Think we're good on Highlands. Let's do one more on his little front paw, leg. And then we gotta start all of these feathers by their neck. Someone save me from the Witcher 4 hype. I'm glad you're so excited, bro. So I'm having a hard time after Cyberpunk, I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad you're excited, though. I got you. It was bolter porn, but I knew it was bolter porn, so I just went with it to its benefit. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah. Yeah. Honor welcome in. How are you? It's too late. I'm unsavable. Rosso is too far gone. Too far gone. I'm glad. I'm glad you're excited. I'm hoping with more, like, more looks at it, I join you on the hype train. I would like to join you on the train. Oh, so, yes. Bros has played a lot of Witcher, yeah. Yeah. I thought it was 2-3 games after the games come out. It's playable. It was playable when it came out. Yeah, I didn't have any issues playing Witcher. Unless you meant Cyberpunk. Witcher was fine at launch. I lost just like a couple weeks of my life when Witcher 3 came out. I disappeared when Witcher 3 came out. Is Badger Roots Witcher? Witcher was a brick to me forever. When I even start. I don't think that's the game's fault. I love you, Avian, but you have more tech problems than everyone else I know combined. I don't think that's the Witcher's problem. Pedrosa eats fried chicken. Yeah. Yeah, that's the, keep that in mind when considering reviews. I really hope, a new Unreal tournament's coming out because of Secret Level. That's kind of fun to think about, too. It's like all these games that were featured. Kind of like Pac-Man got their game. What else might be in the pipeline, right? If they're going to be on the show. Don't make me look up all the jank issues. I had none, so I don't know. It played just fine for me. I hate cheesecake. The best kind of cheese and the best kind of cake. I know. I know. Alright, let's get the rest of this fur all worked up. There are Fortnite skins of the characters coming out apparently because of it. Oh, but new game, please. We can always count on Fortnite, right? Nothing else. We can always count on Fortnite. They can go in with Snoop Dogg. I used to play the crap out of Unreal Tournament years ago. The Secret Level tickled nostalgia for sure. I think AV might be right here. It was nowhere near Cyberpunk levels, but Witcher 3 had issues at launch. They just fixed them quickly. I don't remember any of them, but I was also on console, I think, at the time. So, if they were PC issues, then I'm not sure. Back from the Warhams. Was pretty good. It's very pretty. That's very pretty. You ready for Fortnite OG? I was watching some people play OG. Like some of the OG Fortnite streamers were back together playing OG. It was kind of fun. I'm confused where it happened in relation to Space Marine 2. It's after, yeah, but neat. I like Man and Crate, yeah. My favorite detail from everything was the purity seals veering off when they're getting closer to the chaos, but yeah, it's kind of fun. I don't want to go too spoilery because there are a few people who have said they have not watched it just yet, but it is well done. Alright, let's get... Okay, hold on. Small break. You think Batman's been your favorite so far? I'm trying to think what my favorite was. Honestly, I really liked Sifu, and I need more of that immediately. I thought the animation for it was beautiful. But, like, I understand there's only so much you can do with it. Like, they obviously showed the mechanic. There's not a whole lot more you can do with it, but I just love the animation of it. It was just very pretty. Very well done. I want to play the non-battle royale side of Fortnite again. The creative kind of mode here, Bray. I did not play it, like, when it first... Oh, I've never played Fortnite, actually. But, like, when it first came out, I saw the creative, and I'm like, well, that's kind of neat. But I don't quite get why it's, like, exploding. And then I started to watch the people who were, like, really good at it, and it's like, oh, okay, now I get it. Now I understand why this is exploding. Because the people who are good at it are really good at it. Armored Core 1 was sweet. I need to get back to the game, Armored Core. I only put it down because it made me a little motion sick. I've got like 5 games now that I need to get back to. I've done the thing again where I kept starting games and I haven't finished games and I need to... It's kind of why I want to do some smaller games for stream, so I'm not adding on to this ridiculous started backlog I've now created for myself. I need to get back to the game. already been in the Death Watch despite his reasons for being there. Oh, wait, talking. Yeah. Got her in for dinner. Sounds good. Everybody enjoy dinner. But yes, the episode is after 2. Trying to think what else is in my Steam library we could do like a short stream with. Tom was cute. If I can actually fix my PoE stuff, I wouldn't mind doing another PoE stream. My build's just kind of busted at the moment. And that's kind of what made me bounce off the first game, so I'm just running into the same issue with this game, I think. Where it's like, if this build isn't viable, why is it an option? Why is this here? Why can't I play what I want to play? I don't understand. His reasons, namely being absolute Chad Marine. That's our boy. It was close after, that's all. Technically, the game was honorable, given he was Black Shield, but they scrubbed that officially. Yeah, they kind of tied us with the old retcon there. The Stories Guy and Peter, I don't know that name. To do the lore for 40k. We bouncing on a couch? Who is that? I think the Stories Guide's very good at trying to show how chaos works in 40k. I did really like that part. Like, just how creepy it actually is. Because I think that, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of downplayed in a lot of Warhammer stuff. Like, I don't think they really show how creepy it is until the last, like, few games and things. I don't know. I feel like it hasn't really been depicted as creepy as it could be. now we're getting more of the creepy. Yeah. Did Firecast and a bunch of horror books for Black Library. His writing's dense and creepy. I'm here for creepy. Super esoteric. OP. Will explode you very quickly, yeah. Very different vibe from the non-chaos Eldritch stuff from Astartes. The orbs. Those ones got animating movement, making the Marines feel like absolute lethal walking tanks. One of the little details we liked from the show is like when they were walking, you could hear the sound of like the undersuit. It wasn't just the footsteps. I don't know, there was a little detail that Scott and I both caught. You get like a real feel for them all done up. Bubblegum monsters and demons with scoliosis don't scare you. I think them leaning into more of the chaos creepy is a very good thing. Show me why chaos is actually as scary as it... I got paint all over me. As scary as it should be. That's why, like, the first read of Fulgrim, because you're reading it back to back, I was like, I don't know about this book. But that's what made me keep, like, going back and thinking about it, was just how it just kind of works its way into your brain. We need more of that for the chaos side of things. And I know that takes time, which is tough for video game or a short episode format, but... Hey, Oogly, welcome in. How are you today? How have you been? I like them to take the helmet off. It's a little wider. Clamps around the head when they put it back on. Yeah, that was a cool little detail too. Yeah, those little things are kind of neat to see, like, animated. Hammer and Bolter episode, Bound for Greatness and Monsters, is really good at highlighting chaos. Too bad it's behind a paywall. Fulgrim's a great book. Yeah, it's the one I keep going back and thinking about. Yep. It's why I wanted to do Emperor's Children, and I picked up Slaanesh for Age of Sigmar. Slaanesh is the creepy factor. And unfortunately, it's been memed into other things. Which, like, is obviously still part of Slaanesh, but it's not the cool part. I'll say it, because I'm petty and eternal hater. The best Warhammer nations are still outside of Warhammer Plus, much like everything else. That's the thing. It's like, it needs to be somewhere accessible. If you're trying to keep it all behind a paywall. I ain't paying for it. The book for 40k was The Old Slaves of the Darkness, Lost in the Damn Army books for Chaos, Fantasy, and 40k. The Eldritch Horror aspect greater than just demons, yes. Big agree. I think it's, like, part of it is they're hyped up as, like, such a threat. But if they're literally just demons, like yeah, it's kind of scary, but when you dip into more of the Eldritch Horror, then they actually feel like a big threat. Just stream from alternative sources, yar. We shouldn't have to. Is my official stance on it. We shouldn't have to. Not financial advice, all good. If you're, aha, that's what's happening. It's the freaking pots. That's what's happening. God, I hate these pots so much. Okay, we just need a little bit more. We're gonna just push down the rage, finish this Demigryph. It's the reality warping aspect of it that's great. Yeah, absolutely. Big agree. We push down the rage. We finish the mini. Some guy from Denmark offered to pay 500 euros for your limited edition Titanicus book. My goodness. I wish I had just, I don't know what to call that. Just stupid money. Just 500 euros lying around for a fancy book. I wish I had that kind of money. F you money. That's exactly what I wanted to say, Greedy. How are you? Greedy, welcome in. What are you up to today? I wish I had F you money. Guess he's a collector? Yeah, probably. My sentiment stands. Headcanon know why demons are the same and categorized. Community cannot comprehend what they're seeing. Your memories and Imperial Church is imposing order on chaos when it comes to reality. I could get it. It just doesn't feel as scary. I like the Eldritch Horror aspect. I hope they continue to lean into it, I guess is how I'd phrase it. Just lean real hard into that being just terrifying. Watching Twitch and then football. Enjoy. I also wish I had money. Or failing that, I also wish I had a limited edition Titanicus book. Yeah. A means by which to acquire money. Norman, welcome in. How are you? I thought from the preview of the combat from second level it was going to be Nurgle. Nurgle's gotten a lot of love from recent games and stuff too. I figured Tzeentch just because the game was Tzeentch, but... Alright, got tail. Let's get a little bit more right behind his head. Then I'm going to stop fighting this paint before it keeps fighting me. We'll get their little beakies. I'm trying to see what they do with Slaanesh or Khorne. I represented Tzeentch in Space Marine 2. That would be cool. I would love for like the different games and just kind of, I don't want to say cycle through, but kind of just to do different ones for different games. Because we had what? We had Khorne and that was Black Legion for the first game, right? Oh, where's my other orange? Nope, that's a new one. Where is that? finished with Insane Blue Armored Folks book. Time to see what to go for next. Thinking Eisenhorn, do the Night Lords. I'm also mildly interested in Horus Heresy. Should I pull the plug? I mean, it's always the one that gets recommended. Just starting at the very beginning of Horus Heresy. It's kind of fun that after you get through the first few books, you can hop around too. So if you like the very angry blue men, you can continue reading about angry blue men if you want. I was checking out prices on the secondhand market for hardback Primarch books. I may be sitting on a little gold mine. I've been collecting them from day one. Oh yeah, you'd probably make some good money. If you do want to acquire monies, that might be a good way to do it. Bloodletters, Nurgle Bloat Drones, and the Black Legion Marines. I don't remember the Bloat Drones, but I think I haven't played it recently enough to remember. They were buying hundreds for the Gremlin book people got for free, and Adepticon in the swag bag? Jeez. I have him! I just see where they go with Emperor's Shown for the update. Look at Biles Experiments, Cultists, Cult Terminators, probably all that, yeah. They tend to be a cultist-heavy army, so I'm assuming that. Reaper, welcome in. How are you? They're at the very end when you're climbing inside. Oh, okay. I remember that part. I don't think I remember the enemies, though. But I remember, like, that part of the game. I only remember because I had gone Stormbolter, which is highly close range, and they were very much kiting me at long range. I died a few times. Yeah, that'll do it. Maybe I didn't have to. Maybe I was doing a different thing. I just don't remember it. It's just been too long. The Gremlin book is the worst Primarch book I've read. And now people are paying how much money for it? But again, more collectors. That's the funny thing about these books. Worth hundreds. Highly questionable literature. Yeah. Yeah. But collectible. Collectible. Now let's had kind of uneven stories. Mustachioed twirling villains to snarky anti-heroes. I mean, I feel like that's just kind of across the board. You've got so many different authors on things. Getting a consistent tone is rough. I like the Alpharius and the Con books. I started to read Heresy and I bounced out. I'm sure there are some I should read. Like, I'd kind of like to do the Siege of Terra books. But the, how did Broso phrase that? Questionable literature? Yeah, I bounced off. I can only do so much of it. I think I'm in the camp where, like, if it's not Aaron Dembski Bowden, I'm probably not interested. I really liked his book. I really liked Betrayer. I liked his style. The others, I'll hesitate a bit. The ones where had one author control most of Legion stories, like White Scars, they came off good. Alright, we got Beaky started. We need to get a silver for their little spikes, and then Screamer Pink for their little mouths. Nope. Screamer Pink. We also need the rest of our pinks, so I don't think I highlighted up the other guys. Oh, I can't do Audible. Sorry, Broso. I can't do audiobooks. If anyone else, though. Broso, so I was recommend getting Audible, get some credits, smash out Siege of Terror. Great stuff. Any filler washes over you when you just listen. Like, I guess I should have read the full thing there. Yeah, I don't even, it's not even going in my ear, it's the best way I can explain it. Like, I won't even catch the filler. Like, my brain does not process. Yeah, it's, the very annoying part of my autism is I have to see something. I have to see it. Even, yeah, I won't even catch the big stuff. Yeah, I wish I could. Don't get me wrong. I wish I could. But I've tried. I can't. I've tried multiple times. YouTube videos are the same. If I just have YouTube in the background, I'm not listening to it. I can't. I literally can't do it. You have the same thing, Bees? Yeah, like, I wish I could, but I don't know how to explain it to chat. I physically can't do it. For me, it's only during painting. Anything else? Nope. Yeah, I can't. Nope. I have tried. I wish I could. I wish I could. Alright, get spikies, and then we'll highlight their little tongues. Let me do a wash on the gold, and I'm looking at time, because we are going to do the November showcase today. So it looks like we'll be able to kind of finish them up and then do our showcase, which will be nice. We may have some time to start the nights themselves. I guess it'll depend how long the... I don't think the pre-order article is going to be much of anything with holidays, which is great. I'm glad they are taking their holiday time. I guess depends how long the showcase will take here. You do... Nope. Nope. I can't do anything where I need to just listen for a long time. Nope. Okay, so I recommend listening to Slam explain the siege in excruciating detail when watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, that's a perfect way to break my brain. Sometimes I can't even listen to Slam while watching Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't think I can explain how bad I am with audio thing. I cannot process multiple audio. Sometimes I even have a hard time with that, yeah. What do we think? GW's Christmas announcement? It sounded like Paranoia was saying that they've been doing the Emperor's Children, kind of like drip fed. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Emperor's Children, since we got the lion last year. Yeah, no, Slam's very patient with me, because he knows that I have to, like, turn the show down way low so that I don't overstimulate the heck out of myself. The poor Slam appreciation moment. Poor Slam watches me fight my audio all the time, because my brain cannot handle it. And the second I can throw closed captionings on something, oh yeah. I can't hear without my closed captions, yeah. That's just how my brain is. Back libraries narratives are good, especially Ruined. Oh, other audiobooks for me. Not getting the same quality. Turn down the volume to see the show better. That's exactly what it is. So that is that's a weird little side effect of my autism. I can't do it. So I'm gonna turn on the music and car. Yeah, to park better. Like, hold on, Shakira. I gotta pay attention here. Hold on. Again, it teased it out a little more. I mean, that's fine. Again, I don't care, so... But I have a feeling Paranoia's on the right track. I think Emperor's Children would make sense for a Christmas review. I've gotten into having closed caption on shows, mostly because everything is so badly audio mixed. That's a big part of it, too. Yeah. I have it on for basically everything but like live stuff, because live can be so far behind that then it's a new issue. My brain can't process that either. But yeah, I try to have closed captions on everything. Exactly, Evian, exactly. Does anyone have any tips on how to unglue the twisty lid to my glue? Because it's really stuck in there. Is that a super glue? We know those hips don't lie, but we need to take that into account first. That's right. Hold on, Shakira. I'll park when we're good and ready. Then we can jam again. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else, because I know I think it's like the Games Workshop ones. You can do like a little bit of flame just to like unclog it, but like if you're full on just all plastic like this would be, like that's not gonna help. Chat saying brute force, which I think unfortunately might be the answer. I mean, would freezer work, chat? But then it's gonna ruin the rest of your glue. Yeah, I don't know. Chat, you got you the point of slam appreciation. I mean it though. I mean it though. Where the heck's my other paint? I'm gonna lose it. Where the heck's my paint that's actually good? Before I throw all of these pots in the trash, which that can be a whole stream. Nikki organizes her paint drawer. Every trash GW pot just goes in the trash. I'm about to lose it. Freezer works with super glue, not plastic. Oh, is it plastic glue? It is super glue, okay. This 2-part lid and the top part won't leave the bottom part. With glue masters, I snip the top part of the neck. I was gonna say, plastic glue obeys fire. Super glue obeys freeze. Because if you freeze it, wouldn't it just ruin the rest of the... I mean, I guess you could take... Depending on the construction of the bottle, you could maybe take the lid off and put the lid in the freezer. Yeah, like if you've got something like where this maybe comes apart, I might need the pliers for that. Like if you could take just this purse part and put it in the freezer, maybe. I would be afraid to ruin the rest of your glue if you can't, though. Alright, chat. If this paint pot's bad, that's the last straw. I'm going back to corporate. It's alright, this one's fun. Let it out, lose it, then play Balatro, and then lose it again. Make trigger word, let's go gambling. Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it. Alright, well, there's enough. We'll make it work. Could try the lid in the freezer. How long would it roughly take? I would check maybe after a couple hours. When it's a miniature, I'm trying to like unstick Vegeta. I usually do it overnight. You can check after a couple hours and see if it's loosened up a little bit. Just make sure to cover the rest of your glue, like plastic wrap or something, until you can get the lid back on. Give that a try. Yeah, let us know how it goes. That's all I can come up with, unfortunately. Freezer and then some brute force and elbow grease. Remember put chips in front of molds? Yes, very important. Very important. I was trying to unlock some more Jokers last night. I got a couple. I need to do, like, win a run with the black deck, and I don't like using that one. I just like the green one too much. Green deck is best deck. I'm sure there's cool stuff I'll unlock later, but as of right now, it's the one I like. Black Dig is fun. I couldn't get it to, like, start popping off. Sad about it. It was not doing as much for me, but it also... I've been finding the green one tricky at higher stakes. I did get the Joker that disables the boss blinds, though, and that was pretty sick last night. Got to use that, I think, for the first time. Or the first, like, nice run with it. I think I had it before, but I just didn't have a run where it mattered. Has someone found that one? I wish I could remember what unlocked it. Because I have not played as much as you, so I don't know what it would be. If I just, like, got it in a pack or what, I'm not sure. Maybe it was from a Spectral pack? Yeah, I'm trying to remember how I got it. When I've been... But when I just, like, go back to back here, it's kind of running together. I think it might have been from something like that. It's a very rare Spectral card. Okay. I got mine from a random Spectral card in a Tarot pack. Okay. Because I do remember opening a few of the Spectrals, so that makes sense. Okay. So Joker that disables Blast Blinds. Yeah. Give me my ticket to finally winning ones. Oh, yeah. It's, sorry, the C-H... Chicot? C-H-I-C-O-T? Something like that. I don't know why there's a special card in the Tarot pack. Yep, that's what mine was. I remember that. Okay. I remember getting that card. I just didn't remember it being that Joker, I guess. Because I was like, what the heck? Why are you in here? So, of course, we picked it. And, yeah. That must have been it. T-Dubs, welcome in. How are you? What you up to today? We are trying to get these other 3 Demigryphs caught up to the first 3 you're working on. So, we're awfully close. We'll have them ready before we go over to the community showcase, which is nice. And then we will do any touch-ups and maybe work on the writers for a little bit, depending on how much time we've got left. But we are going to be doing the November showcase here in just a little bit. We're going to take a look at whatever Games Workshop has for pre-orders. I'm assuming it'll be very small or nothing because Christmas time, which is great. Good for them. But we'll take a look and then we'll do the showcase. First, I think I've gotten was 6 out of 8 so far, but I only have less than 9 hours so far. I've now won, but I think my, like, craziest run was probably on stream. I'm kind of surprised that one didn't win, but it was my first run, so. But I think I did have the, like, craziest combination of things and luck. They look great. Nothing much. If I could watch football and the stream, nice. Enjoy football time. Little Griffin or Demigryphs are coming along. Let's go ahead and highlight their little tongues. So here's all of them. So project is moving along pretty nicely. So we need to get highlights and we need to do some washes. Oh, I did a quick Google. The Soul Spectral card has a small chance to appear in both Spectral and Arcana boosters. Okay, one of 2 cards like this. Ooh. I feel like I always try and get a booster if I can. Hey Fabio, welcome in. How are you today? Like, unless there's just a... Oh my god. Another pot. Just dead. Gonna scream. Are you good? You better be good. I do like boosting, it's fun. Okay, this one sounds better. Okay, let's finish their little tongues. Is there anything you're working on, Fabio? Any fun projects? While I scream at GW pots. Personally try to maximize my interest in the hope that it means good stuff later. I did start skipping more of the boss blinds after you mentioned it the other day. I ended up with like, I didn't quite get up to your 10 jokers. I think I got up to 7 or 8 the other day. Started doing more of that instead of feeling like I have to play every single blind. Adding in some strategy. Alright, let's get their little eyeballs. This is what I've been leaning towards non-green deck now. Once you get the interest economy going, you're golden. I guess I need to lean into more of that. I was just kind of letting it do it on its own, but yeah. Not something I had looked at just yet. But yeah, I'm definitely behind you guys playtime-wise. So. When I hashtag get good, I'll start doing it. It's also fun. By interest, I mean the bonus gold you get. Yeah, each blind for having the gold saved up. Yeah, I've just not leaned in. Like, I know there's cards that help with that, but... If you can get quickly to the one hand beats all immediately build on green. Yeah. Yeah. Feels good, man. Yeah. I don't know, green's just fun. Green's just fun. But I feel like I'm probably using it as a crutch. There's probably better things I should be doing, but it's like, but it already does it for me. It's like the TikTok sound, right? Stop doing that. No. It's easy, and I'm stupid. If you're enjoying it, roll with it. Yeah, but I also like unlocking things, you know? You know? If you're disappointed, they're going on holiday. Yeah, we knew it would be, small. It's almost Christmas. Reminder, chat. It's almost Christmas. They're not going to be in the office. All right. Well, here's where we're at. We'll go over to the pre-order here in just a second, but here's all of our little Demigryphs. We have the showcase after the article, so I'm not sure if we'll be back to these today. If we still have some time, we'll come back, but here's what we got. And then we've got the Knights, which I think we'll bring on stream this week, honestly, just to get them finished before I take off for Christmas. So, but that's where we got so far. Let me hop over to the other screen here. Once I get stuck. All right, here we go. Meow. Just a week away, yeah, we're really close. It's real. No, it can't be Christmas. I haven't done any shopping. I hate to tell you this, Ravenlord. Sorry. I mean, would you rather us tell you now or next week? But yeah, we knew it wouldn't be much for pre-order. But let's see what we do have. Almost done with the shopping. Yeah, how's everyone doing? I'm trying to decide my Christmas schedule. I think, let me pull up the calendar here. Gotta do it over here. I think next week I'm just going to take off for streams. And the next 2 weeks I'm going to be off for commissions. I'm not going to do any commissions week of Christmas or New Year's Eve. So, but I think next week for stream I will be off. That's what we will do. I'll do before. And then week of New Year's and Christmas we'll have stream, but I won't be doing commissions. So I think that's the plan. I think that's my plan. I'll put that in the Discord for you guys, but I'm going to be taking some time off with stream. Let's get pre-order. Whoops, nope, not the right button. There's nothing there, Nikki. All right, trying this again. Lucky ducks. Sunday preview. Build a massive battlefield with made-to-order terrain. As the big day approaches, flow of releases slows to give us a chance to light the fire, spend time with loved ones, paint everything we've accumulated over a stellar year of Warhammer. So we've got Sector Imperialis Basilicanum. Sector Imperialis battlefields are dominated by colossal ruined basilicanums, which demonstrate the rotten glory of the Imperium. This set includes 2 sprues of walls with windows, ruins, floor sprue, ruin sprue, column sprue, 2 statue sprues, all of which can be combined to create a massive terrain piece. We've also got the Sanctum, the gigantic flying buttresses that bring to mind the ribs of a deceased titan. The Sector Imperialis Sanctum is a grand structure to fight over and around. The set contains 2 walls with window sprues, a ruin and floor sprue, a ruin sprue, a flying buttresses sprue, and includes statue toppers. We've also got the Imperial Sector. Imperial Sprawl covers many thousands of planets. War is sure to come to them all. This set includes 4 wall sprues, 3 ruins and floor sprues, and 3 ruin sprues. I like that some of that just overlaps here, but I get it. Got the Manufactorum. Imperial cities are densely packed with habitations bunched up with administrative buildings and rumbling factories. Keep the eternal war machine armed. The Manufactorum set contains 2 wall sprues and 2 floor sprues. Also got objectives. This pack of 7 objectives contains a Ministarum supply dump, Exterminatus device, an orbital vox array, Administratum cogitator shrine, a field menacarium, a Lucius pattern escape pod, and a Xenostatus crypt. All of these are made to order from Wednesday the 25th of December until Monday the 6th of January, so right on Christmas. We've got 2 new shows on Warhammer TV. How We Roll is behind-the-scenes look at how games you love are created. Kenny from the Warhammer 40k team is here to discuss the design of a codex. On Scrap Demon, that's fun. Contestants from Warhammer TV will be competing to kit bash the best or custom vehicle from Array of Bits, battling against curveballs thrown their way in the process. Alex is talking about Dreadnoughts of the Horus Heresy, terrifying fusions of Space Marine and Machine, an episode of Lore Masters. Next week on Warhammer Community, we reveals for the Old World and Horus Heresy. Second quarterly balance update for Age of Sigmar, while the Gratmas calendar continues, and there's a little surprise on Friday. These new shows sound kind of fun. I don't have Warhammer Plus, but like that's kind of a fun way to add in there. No decals, though. Yeah. Exalted, welcome in. How are you? You have a bunch of these somewhere? I know I've painted at least a set of some of these. But that's what we got, chat. So before Christmas here, we got made to order for terrain. All right. With pre-order done, that means it's time for the November showcase. You guys ready to see what everyone worked on for November? I make sure I got all my notes, all my tabs. Make sure we're all set to go. Oh, sell them this week, undercut the mark. That's right. Made to order takes what, the 180 days? They can have it now. Woo! All right, chat. So for those who don't know what I'm talking about, every month we do a challenge over in the Discord. We've been doing them all year, which is kind of wild. For November, we did a finish it challenge. So basically, the idea was to pick a miniature, especially with holidays, pick something you wanted to finish and get it done. If you don't have something in that state, some people were doing new models, but the idea was to pick something and finish it for the month of November. So that is what we've got, and let us go ahead and dive on in. So first up, we've got Sad Leviathan. Sad Leviathan has been working on an Eldar army and decided to throw in the Avatar and I believe a few other miniatures, but the Avatar being featured here for the challenge. So here is our before in plastic. And then here is the after. So bringing in all of these greens. Kind of fun. That's right. Kind of fun bringing in the different group. We got kind of the blue greens and the yellow greens, kind of depending and playing off of each other on the miniature here. So we got a couple different views of the Avatar. Got some of the kind of the neutrals for the cloth is really fun. Other kind of colors for the accents throughout, bringing in the red, bringing in the orange. And then these are kind of the more of the Eldar in the Discord, so it kind of matches the army here and bringing in all these different fun army colors. But yeah, really cool way to play off the greens together on the same miniature. My chat is saying hi, YouTube. 3 Geeks, welcome in. How are you? We're going through our showcase for the month, but Sad Leviathan's kicking us off with one to start us off. Next up, we've got Noob Painter, who decided to go back and get to work on some Titans. So we can see here is our before. we've got some work in progress. Painted all these leg plates. If you guys have worked on Titanicus, it's so many plates. And then we've got some in a bag down here. So we have a mixed kind of starting point for these knights. And then we have several afters because there are so many Titans. Here is one. We've got our, I don't mean to alarm you, noob, but they don't have arms. I'm assuming magnetized, but we do have our warlords here ready to stomp. Noob also did some custom basing for the bases. Went ahead and I think filed them down and then did the different plates to match kind of the Imperial Alice bases, and then the hazard stripes. Hey, Badraz, welcome in. How are you? There are magnets, so we have many arms for these guys. It's okay, Go, because the next guy has arms. So we've got this is the War Master Titan with arms and stomping on a plastic Thunderhawk. Toes, Panda, you're just in time. How are you? Just in time for Titan Toes. What you up to today? So on top of the tiny Titan, we also have little airplane getting stomped on. So a very cool base for our War Master. We've also got 4 little Warhounds. So same bases, same scheme here, but ready to roll out. More toes for Panda. And then next up we've got Reavers. We have 3 of the Reavers ready to roll onto the fancy bases, ready for a game. And then last but not least, this is the Warbringer. So bringing the little weapons on top are so cute. But the Warbringer has the giant cannon in the back as well, but also ready for a game. Noob also gave us this really fun. If you're wondering the scale difference between some of these, here's how they all work together. So here's little Warhound up to the Reaver, Warbringer, Warlord, Warmaster. Get our little stair step of Titan scales there, which is really fun. Really fun photo to kind of collage together here. So now Noob is ready for some Titanicus. Yeah, awesome job, Noob. Titans! Noob is, we want to play Titanicus at some point. I've got a little direwolf I need to finish. So now Noob has beat me. He's got his force together. I need to finish mine. You get back to my Titans. Inspirational as always. Yeah, Noob crushed it. They all look great, Noob. Well done. So Noob is adding, from the count, I think I counted 12 Titans, which is nuts. So well done on getting them out of their box onto bases. They look so good and ready for a game. Alright, next up we've got Blonde Cow, who has this little guy that needs to get finished. So this is a little Nurgle Kit Bash. He's having a rough day, I would say. Having a rough day. But here is before. We were really close. We just needed that last little push to get across the finish line. And we found it this month. He is waving. Hello. He's also saying, hi, YouTube. So the arm has been added on. We've added some more details around here. Added our base to get him ready for a game. And then some really cool details, obviously here up by the kit bashed area, but also on the back. I thought it was really cool bringing in like the eye here on the backpack was really fun. More of the gore and very Nurgle-y goodness up through here. Got a couple looks at that, so you can see more of the Nurgle-y with the signal or the sign and everything here. We've got our Ultramarine back on the back there. And then for just the real gruesome stuff, we got a close-up too. So you can see that arm that's been kit bashed on. The head there at the top. But yeah, really fun kit bash to make it a little bit more unique for Nurgle. And a really fun project to just get finished up. So I'm glad Blonde Cow found the time to kind of take that project across the finish line. Sometimes that's the hardest part, I think, is finding that time to just get it all finished up. Then Ultimaween, that's right. That's right. Alright, next up, going from finishing, across the finish line, back to the very starting line. This is Vegeta is up next. Vegeta decided we're going from scratch. So we have Milliput, we have some green stuff, paper clips, and some wire, it looks like. Here's where we started. And here's where we ended. Look at the little Moomin! Aren't they adorable? So we have a lot of sculpting here. Vegeta's straight up creating their own miniatures. And then painting them, and they're so cute. I love these little guys. So here is, reminding myself how many tabs we got here. Here's a good shot of them. Here's kind of another shot all together, a little more top down, so you can see more of the details. They're so cute. And then from the back here, you get to see more of the painting details, the basing and everything for them. That's crazy. This is where we started, and this is where they ended. They're so cute. Awesome job, Vegeta. I think you mentioned that they've now been gifted and that they're with their new home. I'm so glad. They're adorable. Thank you for sharing them with us. Alright, next up we've got Erebry. Oh, Hi Firm says there was a Puppet Moomin show when I was a kid. I was scared of Little Mike. I'm pretty new to Moomin. Like, I know, I don't think it's super popular here in the States. I believe it's UK based. But I know that, like, there's some video games and stuff that have come out for them. But they're very cute. They're very cute. Alright, next up, yeah, we do have Erebry. So we've got a full squad of dudes here that need some painting. So here is our before. Looks like we've got some base coats. We've started some details, but it's time to get them finished. So here is our afters. We have our Inceptor ready to roll. We've got some Hellblasters here with our bright green. I love that. Bringing in those bright colors for the plasma there. They look great. Continue down the line here. Got our aggressors. I like that we're adding the goodies to the bases too. Is really fun. Mix it up a little bit. He says they have. I gave them to my mom yesterday. She liked them. So it's good. So cute. So cute. But yeah, the aggressors also look awesome. Really tidy work through all of the shoulders, all the chest here, getting all those little details pulled out. And then for the big boy, we've got our Dreadnought. I like the details here. Like, that's such a cool place to put that. It looks really, really nice here, Brian. But again, same, nice and clean through all of these. I will say, like, even doing this full time, painting around the, like, sarcophagus area for these can be a pain. And Erebry's done a really nice job keeping this really tidy with all of the cables. Because it is tough to get in there and get all of those little details. And Erebry's done a really nice job getting all of that pulled together. And then we've also got the Reavers, the Hounds of Borkai. So we've got the, I like the kind of the accent for the casing too on the gun. Bringing the kind of cream color here looks really nice. And kind of ties it in with the rest of the group. Looks really, really good. So there is all of our different squads for Erebry. And if I counted correctly, I believe that was 12 altogether that we're adding to our total. So well done, Erebry, getting them all done. The chalices took multiple. I do think we should go back and look at those one more time. Because yeah, they look so good there. So good. So awesome job, Erebry, getting those together, working some freehand, working the sarcophagus. All looks really, really nice, Erebry. Well done. Well done adding on to Army here. Great job, yeah. Alright, next up we've got Vatrat hopping over to some Blood Bowl. So we've got this team that was needed for a tournament. So here is the beginning. We've got kind of looks like skin tones, some base coats down for cloth and things like that. That's where we're starting. And then at the end, we got our family photo. So I think this was, I think Vatrat mentioned this is like in the hotel before the event. So the lighting's a little rougher to see all the fun colors that Vatrat has done. But we've got 12 for a team of Blood Bowl. So we've got all of our, I think the werewolfies here, more of the skeleton guys. And then we've got like all of the, I think it's the player numbers on the bases as well. So all of everything ready to go for the actual game itself as well. So very good job, Vatrat, getting them ready for the tournament. Well done. They look great. I'm glad you're able to get those ready for your event. Alright, next up we've got T-Dubs. T-Dubs has been cruising on some Votan, and the Land Fortress was up next. So here it is in the beginning. So still working away, getting it all built. Before and after. Look at this. I love the orange you've been doing across the army. I think my favorite thing, and it's such a fun detail, is the snow kind of gathered in different parts of the vehicle. So you've got it on the wheels. Got it kind of gathering up top like they're actually driving through the snow. Yeah, it looks frosted. So we get the feel of them actually being in snow, which I really love. So you can get all of the kind of it here on the edges too. Really cool details. Works really nicely together. So there is kind of the side. We've got a few different views of this one. So here's from the side there. Here's from the front. So again, you can kind of see it collecting on like the window and on the bar like it would like when you're driving your car through the snow. And then the other side, so you can see it's kind of the same build-up. And then that, it just collecting on that orange. It just makes such like a statement with that color and then the orange. The color and then the snow just look really, really nice together. It stands out really nicely. So well done, T-Dubs, getting that. I think you said in the Discord, and you can correct me, I think this was finishing up your 2K. So finishing up 2K for the army, which is pretty great. So awesome job, T-Dubs, adding 1 to our total. It looks amazing. Next up, we've got Mousebait. Mousebait was painting for a friend. So these are some of the four-trolled Space Wolves. These are the... Oh, I just blanked on the name. Deathsworn? They are resin. They've got the really cool skull helmets. So we've got these for a friend. Here is where we've started. And then here is where they've ended. So all these details. Which can be the tough part with Space Wolves. So we've got all of the fur, all of the kind of the ornamentation on the armor is all done. Really nice job on all the skull helmets, getting all of those washed down, highlighted back up. We're teasing Mousebait in the Discord about the bases. This is as they come from Forge World. The friend is going to base them afterwards, so they are ready to hand off to finish for basing. But Mousebait finishing up 5 of these miniatures for a friend, and they look amazing, Mousebait. Well done. So I love these for the Space Wolves. I had some. I stole all the heads for chaplains, but but they're a really cool little kit, and it's really cool to see them all together, Mousebait. Well done. They look so good. And I hope Friendo loves them. I'm sure he will. All right, next up we've got Ruinstad. Ruinstad going in with some Imperial Fists, and our before is very yellow. Look at all this yellow. So we've got Hellblasters, and I believe it's a lieutenant with the back banner here. So here is our before. And then here is our squad all together. So we've got the... Sadie's going off. We've got our squad up front here. We've got our lieutenant in the back. I love, love, love this like tall grass that's been added. To add a... Gonna wait a second for my dog. Because these are beautiful and I want to talk about them. Alright, so I love the basing that we've done as well. I'm going to go ahead. We've got a few different views here so we can zoom in, enhance. Let's see what we're looking at here. So here's a better look at our squad and the fun basing. So we've got kind of the tufts. We've got a lot of the kind of different foresty floor. We've got some plants down here. Got the long grass, which is really fun. And then I also really love the battle damage across the army. So you can see here all of the chipping across the paint on the shoulders, on the legs. Kind of the battle damage here looks really, really nice, Ruinstad. So there is kind of the squad. I think we got one kind of close-up of one dude, so you can see more of the details for each one. With the same fun details there. Maybe we got here. I think I got one more photo. I thought I had one of the lieutenant. Maybe not. But yeah, oh yeah, this one I pulled up because I think you can see the battle damage really well here, just on the shoulders, on the helmet. But yeah, bringing in all these fun details. I like that some of the plants also kind of tying in with the plasma weapons is really fun and ties all that together. But Ruinstad is adding 11 between the Hellblasters and the Lieutenant. 11 miniatures into them. Let me go back to that family photo. Added in for the challenge. They look amazing. Well done. Yeah, great work. Really cool to see this army come together as well. I like the back banners as well. Back banners are just so Warhammer. I always love to see them. They look great. Awesome job, Ruinstad, getting that army or that squad together. All right, but we're not done with Imperial Fists. Next up, we've got Mad Scythe, who also decided to hop on some more Imperial Fists. So we've got the suppressors here. Here we are in just gray plastic. And then here at the end. So that same really bright, really pretty yellow. But all of the lovely, kind of similar to Erebrise, keeping all of this really nice and tidy, especially across all that yellow, because it's not fun to have to touch up and fix when you go across all that yellow. Mad Scythe's done a really nice job of keeping this very, very tidy. Getting the weapon all worked up. Fortunately, the other guys here in the background are a little hard to focus in on, but they look good, Mad Scythe. I'm glad you're also adding on to the Imperial Fist army. They look great. So, Mad Scythe adding 3 to our count. Alright, next up we've got Kublai Khan. We start with some Warhammer. So we've got some very sneaky Marines here. And the, I don't remember what this is called, but this comes with the kit as well for the more tactical stuff. But here is our start. And then here is the end. We went camo, which is also very cool. Yeah, the Incursor Infiltrator kit. I never remember which one is which. The back is different. But these are for salamanders, but we've got the camo theme, which is really cool. So we've got it, you can see it really well here across the chest and the shoulders here. Got the different poses, bringing in some of the salamanders green for the packs, which I also really like too. Yeah, Arctic salamanders is really cool. So bringing in some more of that green here as a way to tie it back to the salamanders while still keeping the very cool like camo. I also really like kind of the OSL we've got here on this little guy that I can't remember the name of. We've even got like a little countdown on here, or a little number free-handed on there. But really nice job, Kublai Khan, for the scheme overall and kind of bringing in the camo in a really cool way that works really nicely with them. But wasn't done for the month, so we've got 6 miniatures here. Kublai Khan also decided to do some D&D characters. So this is an adventuring party. I'm trying to remember, I think it was WizKids miniatures, but getting them together for D&D. So we've got 5 heroes here. Here's our before, and then here's our after. I love, love, love all the fun colors. I think for D&D especially, getting some of those fun colors on here, the fun color schemes. I like the red and the blue together here. Got like a flame sword here. We do have, this cloak is also really cool. And wanted to show the other side of this here. Look at that. Look how cool this cloak is. But bringing in some of these really fun designs and details to the D&D party here. Oh, snow camo or ash camo. That's a good shout too, Greedy. I thought snow, but ash makes a lot of sense for salamanders. So really cool D&D party all together here and ready to go out on adventures. So between the Warhams and the D&D, that is 11 miniatures for Kublai Khan added in. They both look great. Hope they both get lots of games. Alright, we're going to hop back to Warhams. Next up, we've got Spilled Paint Pot. And we have the before of before photos. They're still in the box. So we've got some Chaos Space Marines here. And here is our before. And here's our after. So this is an army you guys have probably, if you've been watching the past challenges, we've seen a few other entries for this army. So adding in a squad. I love the banner too. The banner looks so badass with these. Unfortunately, I don't have any more close-ups. I think, unfortunately, the close-ups were being shared kind of throughout the month. But you can check out some of those in the Discord if you're in there, but we've got the full squad ready to roll. I love the color scheme for them, the weathering that's done on these. The little pops of green, kind of like what we saw with Erebrise as well, bringing out that plasma is really fun. I also love that the base really lets them stand out on their own. So they tie in together nicely with the army, but really lets the armor and all that work done for the weathering really shine. Ties in nicely the red with the banner and the accents on them. So just a really cool color scheme overall for both the miniatures and the bases. And with that, Spilled Paint Pot is adding 10 more to the challenge and to the army. I think he mentioned that it was 1,300 points. So between these challenges, a lot of like armies coming together, which is really cool to see. So well done, Spilled Paint Pot. I know you and Slam are watching the clock on this one, so glad you're able to get in on time. They look amazing. Well done. Alright, next up we've got Scorch Panda. Decided to hop over to some commandos to finish up. So these are the Orc Commandos kill team. We've got them all. Looks like we've started some skin tones and maybe some kind of initial kind of zenithal pre-shading going on. But here's where we're starting. And then this is the finished. I think Scorch Panda maybe said some more finished photos coming. But this is before a game that he was able to go get at the store. So here's where they're at. And look at all of I love all the work on the leather. All of the weathering on the weapons. I think this is a really fun kill team to get to do a lot of that. That is you! But we've got all these orcs together. And then still bringing out those like pops of colors for the cables, for the weapons. Got the flamer over here. I love his helmet so much. And I like that you pulled out some of that as well, kind of make it custom to him. So we've got the first little bit of the squad here. We've got the little guys, which we always love. We got our little bomb squig and our little the little grot that has like his grappler hook and like scuba mask, which I just love. He's just adorable. And then the rest of the squad here. So we've got kind of more of the big weapons. And same thing, just all the lovely work on all the leather, all the work on the metallics, just getting all of that weathering and everything. That's just so fun to work on with orcs. And getting them ready for a game, which I love. I'm so glad you're able to go play Kill Team Panda, and they look amazing. So if I counted correctly, I believe that was 12 between the orcs and then our two little dudes. So well done, Panda, getting the Kill Team ready. Last last but not least, are you guys ready for a lot of bugs? We've got Numerian, who decided to throw in some more fun color schemes for bugs. So here's our beginning. We've got a lot of the brain bugs. We've got neurothropes, zoanthropes here in the back. Excuse me. Got the, I believe this is psychophage, and then the, oh, I just forgot his name. With the giant tongue. I never get to play it. I don't remember the name. It's blanked out. But we've got a collection of bugs and a new color scheme to rock. Here is our before. And here is our after. I love, love, love what we've done with the brain bugs. I like the, just really putting the focus on that giant bug brain is really, really cool. And then tying all the colors in together. So bringing that purple across all of the different brainy bugs, the zoanthropes and neurothropes. We've got these crazy color schemes with the, like, almost lightning pattern on the carapace is really fun. Bringing in kind of the crackle effect on the psychophage is really fun. The big, I like the big crab vibes up here with his little crabby claws is also really fun. So here's the family photo. And then we do have photos individually. So we've got all the brain bugs together. You can see more of the lightning effect too. So all of the blending and shading for the lightning effect is really fun. And ties in with the other unit. Here's the side if you want to see more of that. And then we've got some kind of accent colors in the back that's a little harder to see in the family photo. Then here is our bigger bugs. You can see, I didn't notice it the first time, all of the eyes all highlighted here, but more of the fun colors, those bright colors on all the carapace. We got some blood effects. Steve looks good with his colorful armor scales. Agreed. He looks great. The blood effects are fun, especially for a miniature like this, where you've just got so much gruesome happening up front for whoever's getting caught in this. And then we've got the psychophage, some more of our crabby claws. The crackle effect is really fun on the carapace as well. I know we were having fun playing with that, and it's a really cool effect, especially for the bugs. But there is our last for the buggies. I'll go back to our family photo here. For Numerian. Numerian adds, if I counted correctly, 11 for the NIDs. So that brings us, we're almost to the end of the year, chat. We did hit 1K last time. I'm going to go ahead and transition over here. We did hit our 1,000. We are adding this month 107 miniatures. I don't think I realized we were painting that much. Well, I say we. I wasn't in it. I don't think I realized you guys are painting that much. Adding that to our yearly total, we are at 1,123 miniatures, which is wild, chat. And that's just through the challenge. That doesn't even include all the other things you guys are sharing throughout the year. But that's crazy. We painted those, comrade. That's right. That's right. Look how much we've done. But awesome job, everyone who joined in for November. We do have December. It's another kind of free month because with the holidays, it makes it really, really tricky. But if you want to join. And then I think we're going to kind of poll the community to see if we want to keep these going for January. What do we think, chat? Do we want to keep going for January? Do we want a little break? How are we feeling, chat? But yeah, thank you everyone for coming to check out the community challenge. I really, really appreciate it. And if you want to join us, come join us over on Twitch. Yes, please. I like having them. Just do it, January. I kind of like... Because a lot of people do like New Year, New Army. People get like Christmas presents and stuff. I kind of like having something like the January challenge. Something small to like get everyone started, but you can pick out something new that you got. So I think if you guys want to keep doing them, we can do them. It's wild seeing the numbers. Just having 1,000+ miniatures for the year is crazy to see. I don't know. For me, it's inspirational. I don't know if it's like a motivating force for others, but like that's wild to think about. I think sometimes we don't realize just how much of the hobby we're doing, especially with like an army where it just feels like, oh, I've got to paint this and I've got to get this together. Looking back to how much you've actually like accomplished and gotten done can be wild sometimes. I like the monthly things, so I skip a month or two. Then yeah, I think that's kind of fun too, as you can hop in and out to the ones that are interesting. It is a Sadie. She is plopped down. She's on her side. She's not going to be happy because I have to move back over to the paint desk, but it's motivated me to sell more minis to people who want to paint them for the challenge. There you go. I think I'm gonna do the same. I don't think I did a majority of this year, but I think I'll hop in and out for the fun stuff. I think anything army related I probably will skip, but freaking. Okay, you guys want to see Sadie real quick before we go back to painting? Sadie, come here. Ooh, big stretch. Ooh, big stretch. Come see your fans. Oh, bonked the mic. Nom nom nom. She's making old man noises. Oh, I know. I know I woke you up. I know. What? You smell monster? Yeah. Snort, snort, snort. She's just making grumbly noises. Alright, Sadie, I gotta go that way. So you're gonna have to move. Yeah. I gotta go that way. She is floofy. Friggin'. I can't get anything to work. Okay, let's go back over there. I'll meet you back over there. My turn to make old man noises. Has it been that long? We've had her for, yeah, a year and a half. Oh, greedy. I don't have any back here. I don't have any back here. I don't want to say the word. Alright, the last thing we really need to do before we move over to the knights themselves is do the wash on our gold. And then they're caught up to the first 3, which is pretty great. Happy with that. Wherever that is. Here we go. We like you, Sadie, but you're always in the freaking way. Sadie likes to be in the way. My favorite one, and it's usually when I'm leaving this room for some reason, is she'll start to walk ahead of you and then stop and like look behind to see if you're following, and then she'll take another step. She'll look behind her again. And we just do this weird little like stumble up the hall together. And then she also likes to be right behind you. So if you like turn around because you forgot something, she's there. She's just there. She wants to be involved in everything. Whether you want her to be or not. Yeah, just making sure. Just make sure. Oh, she's plopped back down behind me. Alright, we're just doing agrax on our gold. And honestly, by the time we get through all 3, that might be where we stop today. I might leave the knights for another day. That just might be a good stopping point. What's everyone got planned for the rest of today? Sounds like a lot of people watching football. I think we're gonna run a quick errand and then I want to play some more video games. I want to play some more Okami. If I can get the motivation, the energy to fix my Path of Exile character, I'll do that. We'll see. What's everyone else up to? Alright, that's it. No, I come by very rarely. So your pain's better every time I swing past. Well, good. I hope so. Thank you for coming by. How are you today? Good. I'm glad we're getting even better. See, chat? What happens when you paint more? Chat doesn't like the practice word. Chat doesn't like that word. What's wrong with my PoE character? Apparently the build I have is not great for it. I'm not doing enough damage for the absolute bullet sponge bosses. Apparently minions are not the way to go, so. This is when I bounced off one. When it's like, okay, I built this thing I like, and they're like, why did you build it that way? Why would you do that? And it's like, because you gave me the option to, and they're like, no, that's wrong. Oh. Okay. Okay. Big Boss, welcome in. How are you? Hey, Nicholas, welcome back in. Watching a little hockey. Let's continue the slog that is painting Mordian Iron Guard. You got this. You got this, I believe. I think having something on while you're doing it definitely helps. Good to see you. Venus is a little cleanup after party last night. Maybe some painting or assembly. See what I feel like when I sit down in the hobby room. You got this. I know you switched to the commandos. Do you have the Astreus still on the list, Panda? Chores today. I think we've got to... I'm very excited. Scott's parents are coming up for Christmas. But it does mean we have to clean, like, the whole house. I'm not looking forward to that bit. So we started, like, laundry and stuff yesterday, but we gotta start doing, you know, the family cleaning. The bigger cleaning. Practice it burns, I know. Chat doesn't like when I use that word. You know, people are running minions successfully. Every time I have looked. There's a build I'm going to try. Where I will still have minions. But I'm going to dip into the other side of the tree, essentially. And leave more of the minion stuff to, like, my gear and stuff. Because apparently going up the tree is not the way. Not the way. Deep cleaning the bathroom. Not because of guests, just because I need to get it done while the temperature is still nice. It's all the deep cleaning stuff, yeah. Hey Raggy Paints, welcome in. How are you today? It's there. Really need to get off my butt and do it. I think the problem is I'm viewing it as a whole. It's a decent amount of work. I should just do parts. That definitely helps, Panda. I will share, and if this works for you, take it. If it doesn't, leave it. With commissions, if I'm like tired of something, I will absolutely physically write down different parts to get done for the day. So it's like, okay, today I'm going to do the tracks, and I'm only going to do the tracks. And once the tracks are done, I'm putting it away. I'm good. Unless I'm just really feeling it, then I'll continue. But today's goal is this. And you just rinse, repeat, and you focus down a section at a time, and you can get it done. I found for me personally, if I can get a couple things knocked off the list, then I get that momentum to keep going. But those first couple are the hardest. Yeah. But if you make that the goal and you're like, okay, after I finish the tracks, I can go play PoE. Just get it knocked out. So if you think that would help, that helps me through commissions, yeah. I have the impression PoE is one of those games where there's very specific, correct ways to build a character. Everything else means you run into a wall eventually and have to restart, or respec. That's where I'm at, yep. Yep. It's, you would be correct. You would be correct. Which is why I bounced off of the first game pretty hard. Because I don't think it's fun. I want to try different things and not be punished for it. So how am I supposed to know if a build's good or not? We're coming up on the time of year where I basically no work, so I could in theory get it done. Yeah, I think at least give it a try. If it's something you're wanting to do. But yeah, like I said, I usually, once I get a couple things knocked off the list, I find that I then have the motivation to kind of keep cruising one day and get it done. Partly because I'm so close, partly because, like, I want it off my desk, but through the combination, it helps me. Denethor, welcome in. How are you? It's going pretty well. We're trying to finish up these Demigryphs before I take off for lunch here. I think I'm going to do a couple touch-ups and then take off for some food. Doing good, glad to hear it. But yeah, the way I am currently set up for minions is apparently not the way you're supposed to do it. Despite me taking things specifically that say, minions get such and such. That's apparently not how you're supposed to do it. Apparently that's wrong. So, figure it out. Well, thank you. We've got 6 of these little Demigryph Knights. So we started 3 of them last week. Trying to get the other 3 caught up here. And then I'll kind of finish them all together with the knights. My plan is to kind of make this my last thing to finish before Christmas break. And I think we'll make it. Between this Fern and Little Goten, I think we're good here before holidays. Not painted the riders yet. Nope, I haven't started those yet. What's the schedule for holiday stream, if I may ask? So we'll be streaming this week like normal. The week of Christmas, I will be off. And then that week and the following week, I will be doing no commissions, but I will be streaming the week between Christmas and New Year's. I think is the plan. But if I need to make any changes, I'll throw it in the Discord. But yeah, next week with Christmas, I will be taking off. I was telling chat that even that week in between may be more video games and things, as we won't be doing commissions. So we're gonna wing it. Hey, 6-foot squirrel, welcome in. How are you today? It is Retributor Gold. Yep, if you want to see the full workup, it is on my YouTube. Thank you. Right now, it's just the Retributor and a wash, but the full workup is over on YouTube. Thank you, Panda. I appreciate you. All right, chat. It's time, I think. I'm gonna go get some lunch. But we have... the mounts themselves are basically done. I'll probably do some touch-ups once the riders are on. I do need to do... they're tabletops. We're just gonna do a real quick highlight on the gold later. But they're basically done, which is nice. So I've got all those done. And we'll work on the riders either together on stream later this week, or I'll crunch on them here off stream. So we'll get those finished up. Ooh, working on Fenrisian Wolves. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, chat. Well, thank you, everyone, for coming to hobby with us. Thanks for coming to check out the showcase. I really appreciate it. We will be back tomorrow. I'd like to do Magic Monday, so I'm going to try and find something fun for us to do over in Arena and check all that out. If you want to come hang out in between streams, we do have our Discord. It is there. Thank you, Slam, for all the socials. YouTube is there as well. I've been uploading a lot of our video game stuff over there and our Magic stuff, so you can go check that out. Also, all of our Twitch VODs are there. We're going to get that food. That's right, Greedy. So thank you, everyone, for coming to hang out. I really, really appreciate it. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.